testing. Come on, baby. All right, Twitch is live. Good job, Twitch. YouTube. Wow, that was fast. Look at these streaming services getting so good at what they do. Except I can't open that. There we go. Fast. Look at these. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Everything's ready. Get chat, event feed. Ba-dum. Working. Raging Cajun subbed. What a guy. Thanks, dude. Does that have everything connected? Yeah, good enough. The kick stuff isn't connected. Don't think that really matters, but kind of want it on. See if we can log into kick. Cool. Sweet. That looks pretty easy. Now I gotta reconnect. Chat. Bonk. There we go. Yo, what's up, Brian? Welcome, dude. How are you tonight? I'm trying to think. I'm wondering if I can put chat somewhere else. I don't want it to be annoying. But when you do cross-platform streaming, it's kind of useful for everyone to be able to see all the messages. Pretty good, you say? Very nice, very nice. I think my face is in the right spot. I only have one monitor, so like I can only test stuff out so much without being able to see the background. Okay, I gotta send a Discord announcement, and then we're gonna get rolling here. Announcements. Hello, good people. Streaming early and long tonight. At least 4 hours of Infernalist raging on maps. Hope you can join me. Bring the good times, the bad questions. What else? Good times, bad questions, and dad jokes, please. Got any dad jokes, Brian? Divine Orb. Good game. Good. Why do I work so hard on these? I don't know. All right. Remove embeds. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right, that's all done. I think I'm gonna close Discord. Close this. Close this. I've got my live Megalo search. Very nice. Actually, I meant to see if there were any new nodes that have recovery rate. So we already have Hail Heart, which is 15%. That's from Flasks. What's up, Tricksta? The fellow Brazilian. In my last big bout of streaming Hearthstone, which was years ago, I had a fellow Brazilian in that community as well. Dalmina, thanks for following, dude. Welcome. This is 6%. I didn't realize that was here. It's actually pretty good. What's up, Aslaltson? Thanks for the follows, everybody. Is the alert working? It is. I'm going to move it a little bit, like right over here. Putting the build together, loving the content, only play hardcore. Oh, God. I don't know if I would play this build on hardcore. Look at my deaths. 161. A lot of that is like testing stuff, deaths. But still. Thanks, Diane, in your arms. I love your name. Appreciate it, man. Working through the campaign on Act 4. Good on you, mate. Good on you. It's not an easy build. I hope you have the courage to carry it to fruition, is all I can say. Yo, it's Court Right. What's up, Court? How's it going, man? You go on my build, Wolf? All right, man. Well, I'm going to show off a variant tonight that I think will be pleasing to the eye. It's a very good variant. I particularly tuned a variant to like excel at mapping, a reasonable speed mapping. What's up, Cheech? No, game is not down. Exit and load the new patch. They reverted the patch, which broke the game. And now we're all good again. I suppose I could take 5 points here because I kind of want these ES recoup nodes. They're really good. The other thing I could go for is more max fire res. I just have one right now. The easiest way to get that is a better heroic. I like my heroic though. I've got 10% cast speed here, which is crazy. 40% cold speed, 15 dex. That dex is actually really good for me. We've got 40% ES and 10 lightning res here. And then we have thin ice. Thin ice is whatever. It's good, I guess. What's up, _forward? Welcome. Hi, Amisanka. Welcome. Yeah, you can keep Mana Remnants and Siphon Elements on. You don't need Mana Remnants after you switch to Pyromantic Pact because you don't have mana anymore. Dude, that's really cool, Tricksta. That's really cool. That's what it's all about in PoE, in my opinion. In my opinion, the game is not very hard, but builds can be very hard. And so I think that's the cool thing about it. Oh, very cool, Starless. That's awesome to hear. Dying on Diamora, that fight is awful, man. That fight... Screw that fight, dude. That fight is also just really dumb. Like, the phasing sequence in that is really dumb. That's awesome, Amisanka. An amulet guide? I'm not big into crafting. I love crafting, but I'm always too busy making builds and playing to, like, really go deep into crafting. But I can talk about what you want. 3 life mods are required for the amulet to be good. Max life, percent life, recoup is life. And then you do life quality. And you get triple dip right there. And then, of course, you want spell skills if you can get it, but it's really expensive. I'm still really poor. I actually had a really big sale while I was putting my kids to bed. This is my first big sale of the league. I sold a wand that I YOLO crafted and a focus that I YOLO crafted. But before that, I was so poor, and I still feel poor. But yeah, and then spell skills are a big premium. After that, you have 2 mods. You have a prefix and a suffix. You could actually go double suffix with a certain base type. You don't need spirit, which is unusual. Usually everybody needs spirit, but this build just really doesn't need much, and you also get so much for free with Baydot's Will. So yeah, I think max ES and 1 resists, or crit chance, crit bonus in the suffix. The Giga Ami is 4 suffixes, spell skills, crit chance, crit bonus, recoup. That's like awesome. But yeah, that's all I can say about that. Are divines cheaper in PoE 2 compared to PoE 1? Well, there was in the patch notes that they're going to be more common this league. I haven't really found them to be more common yet, but maybe they are. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, jewels. Everyone wants to see my jewels. So you need a heroic tragedy. It doesn't matter which one you have to start. All you need is to do this to have no intelligence, basically. You don't want the intelligence. So any heroic tragedy to start. These were really expensive, but inevitably they come way down because most people like just cycle through them. Sorry, I said any heroic tragedy and I lied. It has to be Line of Olroth. Let's see what these cost now. These are 5 div now. You can test out different seeds. There's no way to test the seed before buying anymore. In PoE 1, we have a great tool that works. The seeds are really weird, but basically after you socket this in, everything in radius, and for some reason it's not showing my radius. Why is it not showing my radius? There it is. Transforms into a different notable. There is one that gives +2 max fire res, which is like awesome. So that's what you look for. But other jewels, I have a Megalo with Hailheart. I got this for 4 div. Hailheart is amazing. You want to have Barbaric Strength and Hailheart. One can be Megalo, one can be Anoint. I bought a Heart of the Well. It was like 3 div. Max fire res. Crit bonus. You can roll recoup on these. Damage is extra. I'm stacking cold right now, so I'm going all cold. And then the blue jewels, you know, recoup, crit chance, crit bonus, spell damage, energy gain, all that stuff. And then I've got a From Nothing CI, so that way I can allocate these without going home. And then another just random blue jewel. So those are my jewels, everyone. Yep, POB doesn't work to test the seeds. It's ridiculous, and there's no tool to test them, so you're just like YOLO. Like, a lot of people at the end of the league will buy, like, you know, hundreds of them and just bop them in, bop them out, and see what happens. Okay, let me fix this tree, and then we're going to get in there. I'm going to show off. Not show off. I'm going to display the new variant. It's not, like, totally new. And in its archetype, it's not new at all, but I've sort of like refined the Frostbolt variant to be much speedier in maps. So this is kind of like a fast variant now. My biggest struggle this league has just been like getting Waystones. Like, oh my god, Waystones. They've been brutal. Deadly Flourish. All right, so a new Megalo with Hailheart just showed up. Deadly Flourish. I don't know what that is. Melee crit chance. So it's a dead Megalo with Hailheart if somebody wants to buy it. So this new variant, what's amazing about it is it relies on Blink for movement. And then it uses the Trickster. Oh, these are so bad. Ew. What's wrong with you? It uses the Trickster gem. Fix my filter here. Where are you? Map custom sound. There we go. I did update the filter pretty big time this morning for anybody who follows it. What is that icon right there? I sometimes find these runic expeditions to be like really weird to clear. Like I can't figure out where the monsters are and stuff. But yeah, so if you don't know, because not everybody's following the Discord all the time, this support gem has not been in any of my guides. It's really powerful on Frostbolt. Some people are running it on Spark as well. How is Trickster not lagging my PC? Well, I don't... Oh, that was weird. I probably didn't have the flask up. I don't overspam, and that's what's really cool about the Frostbolt variant. So with Spark, there's a little bit of a problem with Spark, which is... Oh my god, I just talked about how it doesn't crash my PC, and here we go, we're gone. The movement speed debuff on Spark is really harsh. You slow down a lot when you go too fast. And on Frostbolt, that is not the case. It's pretty smooth on Frostbolt. And so you can achieve like pretty fast clear with Frostbolt and Trickster. And yeah, you told me you jinxed it for sure. And I don't think it's Trickster. Like, I've been crashing all league, like, no matter what I'm doing. This league is just, like, super buggy. And look at this. This happens all the time in these expeditions. Like, what's going on? Okay. You have to be careful, too. I didn't look at the mods on the altar. But they can roll mods that are like recovery rate, reset. Oh my god, this is like the worst start to a map I have ever seen. Ugh. I've had so many bugs and crashes this league. It's been a little demoralizing, to be honest. It's been pretty rough. Do I just abandon this expedition? This is going so poorly. Okay, cool. I finished that. Yay. What's my reward? An iron rune.
Too soon. Rotten beast.
Okay, content. Actually killing stuff for you guys. It is possible.
Another corpse to serve me.
Pretty laggy. Haven't crashed. Pretty cool.
Too soon.
Can't move. I don't know why. Dude, whatever mod I have on these guys, it's an 8 mod thing, so they were pretty nasty. No, I don't use demon form on the final form variant. It's, you know, you could use it forever if you want to, but in my opinion, it's too much maintenance. Tomb of the Fallen Knight. What? Am I going to brick my map if I go in there and die? Because I never have waystones. I guess we'll go do it. Uh-oh. I've never done this. I don't know what's happening. Oh boy.
I need more time.
Are mechanics important? If so, I am so screwed. Good job, build. Good job, build. Check for boss drops. Is that it? All right. Yeah, so Starless recommends Breach. That's the main thing I've been doing. First of all, there must be something on this map that I'm committing suicide, but I think I just cooked that map. Oh no, we're back. Wait, what? I just spawned at the boss? I think I was out of portals, dude. What is going on? Yeah, I think it's a regen map or something. But yeah, the breach tree, as soon as you like unlock everything, there's lots of just like random stuff in there that you can sell for some good money. And that's been the only way I've made any money this league. All right, I guess we'll take that and leave. That was terrible. We have lots of comets. What the heck? Why am I here? What is going on? Dude, what the heck? Nizantia, I hear you. Are you using my filter from this league? Because I know last league, I made those reliquary keys really small because they were spamming in the temple and you actually can't turn them off. But I don't think I did that this league. Let me check. No, I have vault keys regular. You must be using a different filter, my friend. Thanks, Ford. That was truly a magician's move to teleport to the boss like that. Trying so hard to find a chiming staff upgrade.
This is all we have, as expected.
It's not happening. Extra life, attack. Okay. Quite a few mods you have to look out for on this build, which I don't like. It's probably, now that speed is solved, the fact that this build is nowhere near mod immune it bothers me a lot. That's funny, Gavin. That's funny. Yeah. The one pops just happened for a while, man. Like, until you get everything set in stone and you actually start working on max fire res, having real defenses, like, you can actually stack some armor on this build and you're just fine. Working on your ES pools. Having damage bypasses ES is like a huge defensive boost in here. Ooh, a rare unique item. Let's go. It's going to be terrible, I'm sure.
Pathetic cur. Another corpse to serve me.
Why does max fire res matter for recoup? Well, every time your globe goes up, you are taking fire damage. And so, you know, the recoup is nice, but the main thing you need to do is not kill yourself. And then you get, because the whole idea is that you get free resources, right? And if you can not kill yourself, then it's pretty hard for the enemies to kill you. So recoup amount is important, but also if that original damage value you're taking from yourself is mitigated. Like, think of it this way. Try running this build on 50 fire res and see what happens. Somebody out there has done it on accident. So yeah, take that example, what happens on low fire res, and extrapolate. If you have max fire res, you're more resilient in general and tankier in general. And you still have like plenty of recoup. My gosh, there's so much recoup. Yeah, you're pretty much immortal if you don't like get hit with by your whole pool at once. I get in some situations with comet spam still where I suicide, and I'm troubleshooting that because the whole point is to be able to unlimited comet spam. So we'll get there.
More time.
I've just been poor and I haven't had waystones. Been too poor to buy waystones at certain points. Imagine that. But yeah, you can kind of see how smooth the mapping is when you sort of tweak the Frostbolt variant with Blink. And just kind of like really smoothly blink around and delete everything. It's wonderful. The bosses, like, all these map bosses will be fine. They should die no problem if I play well, but I'm not ready for like the Giga Uber bosses yet. More tweaking needed with the cold stacking. 9 monsters. Oh, very nice, JJ. Very nice, dude. That's awesome to hear. See, I just killed myself with too many comets there. He died too. Good fight, buddy. Good fight. Oh, they fixed it. Look at that. Dude, that's nice. I still get my waystone. Heck yes. Temporalis variant. I don't think that's going to happen with this build. I hope it does, but I don't think so. And yeah, I still pick up everything and vendor it because I'm always low on gold too, like no matter what I do. You got to look at mods carefully on this build. The recovery rate will kill you. Minus max all res will kill you. Elemental weakness will kill you. It is not a mod immune build by any means. And also, if you want a link to the build guide, you can type !guide on Twitch. I don't know if it works on YouTube, but on YouTube, I've got the guide linked in the video description, so should be pretty easy to find. I think there is Mike Dontraj, but I think the bigger deal is max fire res. Or maybe in like a super tanky endgame variant, it could be armor also applies to elemental damage. I've got some things I've cooked. I just don't have any money to like advance them yet. But I don't plan on playing a different build until I have exhausted all ideas with this one. Definitely not done yet. At the moment, my recoup is 141 with no independent ES recoup. And the independent ES recoup can help a lot. There's a node of 4 points that I want to take, but I'm only level 88 because I keep dying. And yeah, that will help a lot as well.
Not yet.
Another thing that's really amazing about Blink is that it's like inherently very defensive. You know, in this game, there's a lot of collision in this game that isn't there in PoE 1. And you just like tactically need to move your guy often in order to be in a spot where you don't die. And so, yeah, Blink can be thought of as a defensive layer in my opinion.
I need more time.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the 141 plus belt. I'm just wearing I'm wearing the low life belt, so I don't have any recoup on the belt right now. I could probably upgrade my low life belt actually. Oh, really, Rex? That's interesting. Okay. Low life guy got deleted. Demon form is fine. Was that just a damage issue, you think?
Over already. I was enjoying that.
Do you have your current setup in the guide? Not exactly. The thing that's closest to what I'm doing is the endgame variant, like the expensive one, because I've moved to the low life crit bonus stacking tech. But I've made some changes with the Trickster gem, which I didn't know about. Well, it's new, but I didn't know about it at all until launch. I'm not sure if we knew about that one before launch or not. In your case, it was. Okay. I feel like in my case, I'm either going to die to his mechanics or I'm going to kill myself to too many comets. Because right now I have too many comets proccing. Which is so funny because I think the most common complaint in the build is like, why don't I have comets? I have way too many comets. Yes, we're Coward's Legacy. Get one with the dex removed and 75%. And then on the Ascendancy, you can reserve 25% of your life. So it's just permanent, right? Come on out here, buddy. Oh my god. Oh, bricked the map. Dude, something is too much on my LE weakness. I'm gonna have to remove something that is like creating a cost multiplier. Let me try that. Is that stable? Yeah, okay, look at that. This is can kind of be the difference, just so you can see how the troubleshooting works. Wow, I'm at 5.2k. That's higher than I had on standard when I was like theory crafting the build. So if we go prolonged and try that. I did survive, which is surprising. 11k? 11k recoup? Are you kidding me? Having some trouble sustaining the stacks. You may be ready for the end game variant, my friend. You may be ready to go low life tech. How curse costs so high? Just support gems. Mag area 2 is 130%. And prolonged 2 is 120%. But I think I'm gonna pull the prolonged because I'm dying too easily. And then I'm at level 28 gem. The gem level itself scales the mana. Okay, let's try this again. Wow, it didn't kill me, but it killed me in the map. That's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll take this out too. Let's see. Yeah, that's big enough. I'm going to take both of those out of LE weakness. You're at 2K. That is probably not enough. At least not enough to do what I'm doing. Okay, gold. I have 400K.
This is
How
all
much
we
are these
have.
maps?
That may be a
18.
difficult, of course.
It's so painful. The traveling atlas. We won't talk about it. I'll try not to talk about it. Do you recommend against Melagaros? I never did it because it was too expensive. I thought it was going to be cheaper this league. So I thought people were going to like not spark as much. But there's still been a lot of sparking. So yeah, I never did it because they were too expensive. And in general, in the demon form variant, I think Melagaros is very good. Because you don't have to scale crit bonus at all. And you don't have to worry about inverse scaling crit bonus at all. And you can invest all your points into the things that matter for the demon form scaling. On the low life scaling, Melagaros is very, very bad. And that should be obvious. That Hail Heart is still up. What's up, Callie? How have I been making currency? I really haven't been. I've been poor all league, but what I've managed to muster together has been from Breach, and I did one set of wand focus self-crafting, which just sold today, so that was helpful. But yeah, pretty much just Breach. I don't know if Breach is automatically good. You kind of have to like understand the tree and the items for it to be good. I don't know if I like recommend it, but I know it can be very good. 100 exalts. That's not bad. They're all over the place on the build tabs. Yeah. I do need to fix that. At one point, I went through and set Spark to like all 100% because it was confusing people. So, yeah, good call out there. So ideally in these situations, and I don't know if they're going to do anything to improve the smoothness of the trickery gem. I hope they do. Because ideally in these situations, you would just sit and hold right click, right? Ooh, we got a solar amulet. Cool. But you really can't because the game will crash. So you kind of got to tap and go. Any good rune forging to do? I'm not sure. What's up, Raging Cajun? Temple was really good before the nerf? What was the nerf? I don't even know about it. They had to nerf Temple? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Thief. If Melagaros is on, you don't have to do anything with crit bonus. It means what it says. But it also means that it won't scale at all. And so that's important to know. Is that everything?
Not yet.
Ooh. I have a mini blink going on. Clean blink. Why is this happening in boss arenas? I literally sat in hideout and spammed and I didn't die. Please no bug. I think they fixed the boss bug, which I did many bumps on this league so far. Good lord. It is so easy when you don't kill yourself. Oh, you could still snake? Oh my god. That is crazy. People were still snaking? That's insane, dude. Well, I guess I'm glad they fixed it. So, you made 40D in a session before they nerfed it? Ay, ay, ay. Dude. The inflation is so real. Yeah, I mean, last season was bringing in like, I think the average was 86D a temple.
I need more time.
On the really optimized one, so yeah, that's something that definitely needed a nerf. Now, aside from all my suicides, which I'm working on, like, theoretically, in theory, need max fire res, is my opinion for the suicides. But yeah, aside from having too many comets, you can see how smooth this like approach to the build is for mapping, and being able to blink and just like routinely tap the Frostbolt is like super nice QOL compared to Spark. Spark just has too much of a movement speed penalty for this build. At least for now, for me. Like in this phase of the game where you have to travel through a billion maps just to get stuff. Still good, takes a while to set up. Yeah, I believe that. I can't believe they went live and you could still snake. That was the whole point. Come on, GGG. What's up, Zerku? You've heard good things about me? Cool. You talked to the right people, I guess. Rollsmore exclam guide will get you the link on Twitch. YouTube people, the build is in the description. How am I getting so many comments? So I did make a note in the guide on this because there's a lot of misconceptions about cast on crit. Whoa, look at that. I don't think I've seen that one yet. But yeah, in general, the way you get so many comets is you do lots of damage when you crit. It's not just about critting a lot of times. You need to do lots of damage when you crit. So that means actually scaling your damage and actually scaling crit damage bonus. The other tech, which is optional, but for bosses, you can run this bad boy. Yep, comet quality is huge. The levels of your gems are huge because they stack more damage, obviously. Frostwall, if you're going Frostbolt version, Frostwall is very helpful for comets. And you see my Frostwall has a 6 on it. There's a lineage gem called Xerox. I think it's Xerox Refrain. And that's how you get the 6 there so that you can really Frostwall spam when you want to. Enjoy. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome, welcome.
I need more time.
See, on rares, I'll drop a set of Frostwalls, like maybe 1 or 2, and they just go poof. And I have like I'm buffing all the rare modifiers. And then on bosses, ideally you Frostwall as the comets are about to rain down. Like right here probably, yeah. And poof. Boss goes poof. I need my waystone, dude. So waystone starved. But yeah, if you want boss to go poof, you have to do lots of damage when you crit. I don't know where Yama is. This is one of the really hard things about bosses in rituals. He's dying wherever he is.
Okay. Yama sees you.
All bad, I guess. Bummer. All bad again.
You are worthy.
How do you get 700 Infernal Flame? The Olroth Jewel, which is about 5 div, will bring you way down. This guy right here. Also, balance your stats. You want minimal intelligence. That's important too. I think it has a little bit of potential, but not enough. Less cooldown recovery rate? I can do that. I'm trying to get over. I think this is like the ritual thing, right? Every single thing you want to do, you have to travel like 40 maps to do it, which is the worst idea ever. Sorry.
Your order is finished.
But yeah, at the end of the night tonight, when I kind of finish running this variant and making a little bit of changes, because one thing I'm going to test is lots of max fire res stacking. I'm going to update the Mobalytics guide expensive endgame version with like whatever new things I've decided to set in stone from what I'm running tonight.
Too soon.
And at a few moments tonight, I can like show all gear, show all skills, you know, all that stuff for people who are trying to like do quick comparisons. 160 on the ritual, nice. Super good. Yeah, it gets very tedious. Everything's a job in this system. And if you've played PoE 1, it's a really annoying system. Because you know there's a much better way to do it. If you don't know any better, then maybe it's fun. I don't know. But when you know better, it's rough. I love how quiet Frostbolt is. Like, I'm just like a silent sniper out here. All right, so what was with those 2 early game client crashes and now like nothing since? How weird. Rockiata for Frostbolt? No. I don't think so. It could be worth a test. But the reason I say no so quickly is that we're debuffing the boss about 80 to 90 resists with exposure and LE weakness. And so Rockiatas would give them positive resist, I think, at that point. Unique jewelry or exalted orb? Unique jewelry is belt, right? Could be belt. Grand Project 4 to 5D. Okay. Interesting. I think I've got the runic thing and the ritual stacked here. Good job, build. Ooh, I like these. What is that thing? That's no good. Chaotic effectiveness, that looks like the worst one ever. And bartering also bad. These exalt things are fine. What is that? Oh, it's a death rush. Is that any good? Nope. Okay. Did I hear a waystone? Yes. It can, but it's situational, right? Like, yeah, it's situational. I don't know though. There's an argument for it. You got me thinking about it. This boss is annoying. Goodbye. No, Farron, you're good. You're good. It's not ideal. Obviously, like, you know, you want to min-max a build, but you won't notice too much if you're not planning to like take the build to its absolute highest form. Should be fine. The program is called PoE Overlay 2, and it is by far the best price checker. Good luck, Xanathar. Good luck, man. Hope it goes well. Okay, really quickly. Let me see how many people I got here in Twitch. We're at 60. Okay. I'm going to show what my current setup is. And then do a few more maps, try to get this ritual thing, and then we might do some max fire res stacking to test. But your wand... You know, the wands are pretty straightforward this league because of the crafting that suffix, crit chance, and Elia's cold converge, or yeah, the gain Elia's cold. Whatever that thing is so OP, the cast speed percent is cold. That's going to be in every good wand. And then damage is extra, spell damage or cold damage. I'm going cold because I'm, you know, big cold guy. Focus, same thing. You want the cast speed. Damage is cold. There's a bug with the rune. There's like a rune you can socket in that lets you do a double craft. You're not supposed to be able to remove it, but for some reason you can double craft and remove it. I don't know if they fixed that yet. But for right now, like some of these caster items are they're 100% more deterministic than they should be. So if you know how to craft, you may want to look into it before buying one. Yeah, it's Scions. Gloves, I probably should upgrade these. Max life crit bonus is really all you care about. More energy shield. Mine don't even have quality. That's really bad of me. I should do better. Boots, same thing. Resists, max life. Movement speed's really big deal. The helmet, pretty simple. You can roll crit chance if you want. Energy shield, recoup. As you can see, most of my gear is actually pretty crappy. The amulet we talked about, but the major things are max life, percent life, recoup is life. Your Sacrosanctum, so you can get a lot of value out of your Sacrosanctum if you work hard for it. I plan to work really hard for it. You see I have some ready to do some saucy things with. So yeah, I'm going to have a saucy session at some point with these bad boys. But you can roll an enchant that is more recoup. And then when you get that enchant, you can hike back these. And that's 6 points. That's huge. So yeah, big to-do list item is to get that enchant on the Sacro with a good base roll. They changed Vol Orbs and like the way that it works when you Krangle a mod. They changed it this league. If you didn't know. So pay attention to that. The spirit doesn't matter. You just don't really need spirit in this build, which is awesome. The belt. It's nice if you roll off the negative stats and you can get a resist enchant here. I'll go Giga Belt at some point as well. Get a 30 Gargantuan. I think it's like 5 Exalt. Charms, whatever. Chiming Staff on the swap. What's wrong with me? That's such a bad Chiming Staff. I should do better than that. It's a level 13 sigil. What's the scaling there? How much am I actually missing? Hang on a second. Maybe I'm going to go get a better chiming staff here. I'm losing like, what's mine? 13? I'm losing about 16% more spell damage. Radius is the same. It's not too big of a deal, I guess. Well, let me go get one. Chiming Staff. Sigil of Power. Cool. Level 18. And then we want cast speed on there. Anything else you need? I don't think so. Spell skills. Sixer should be pretty cheap, right? Whoa! Bro, why is that so expensive?
Can I help?
Can't you just Sork that? Oh, you can Sork a +5. I see. Okay. I get it, I get it. Alright, well, I'll just Sork my own. How much is a 20? A div. That one's already got skills. That one's already got skills. That one's already got skills. There's so many ways you can get tricked buying items like this. It's crazy. Yeah, way cheaper to Sork. But the Sork is a risk because you could brick your cast speed. Oh, this one's level 90. Ooh. Tricky. I won't be able to use it yet, but at least it'll be best in slot. What's up, Yuba? Thoughts on Choir Spark Infernalist? Should be fine. Choir's really fun. It's more fun on Oracle, but it should work great. Choir is still really broken. I can't believe they didn't, nerf it. My original wand and focus were self-crafts, and that was these two. And they were pretty cheap. And the reason they were pretty cheap is that I didn't whiff on the slam. So there's a moment where you've got a +4 all level skills wand, and you're going to slam it with a suffix from the runic crap. And that's where you can brick it or have a great day. And then my focus was also a self-craft. So those were like 70 to 100 div value self-crafted. I think I scraped out under 10 div on both of those because I didn't whiff on either of my slams. Speaking of slams, we need to exalt this up and hit it with a Sork, which I don't have.
Oh, it's you.
And I think I need some exalts.
I'll post it right
There was
away.
Rockiatas looking at me. How much are you? 119 div. Oh my god.
Have an
Oh
order?
my god. I know, I was very lucky. I know my unlucky is coming soon. Dink on the Megalo. Deadly Flourish Hailheart is down to 6 div. The guy dropped it 4 div, everyone. See? Cast speed gone. There you go. I got punished, finally. I lost the cast speed on the chiming staff. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, exactly. Somebody will probably buy it because it's a level 20. But yeah, somewhat of a whiff. Other thing I was going to show was just gems. So this Frostbolt link up, I don't know if it gets better than this. I've played around with Execute over here rather than the blind side. The monsters are always blinded, and the blind side is going to proc more cast on crit comet. However, the Execute is a solid 65k base Frostbolt in hideout with, 3 non-damaging gems essentially, because these 3 are utility gems. So that's a pretty insane tooltip. If we go blindside there, I could pop out, like, what is this damage actually? It's probably at, like, 70 or 80k tooltip. So, really, really strong. I do think the blindside is better. Frostbomb, you want to convert to exposure. Comet links, right now it's single comet, all damage. Eventually, when I get a lot of max fire res, it's going to be double comet with Utrids, which I have somewhere. Where's my Utrids? Oh, I put it in Blink. Yeah, okay, I put it in Blink. So there's a trick where you can double comet your cast on crit and get the +2 on the Spirit Gem and on both of the, actual comet gems. So we'll do that. Siphon, still really great. Orb of Storm, shout out to somebody who told me about Dominus. Doubles the chaining. Pretty crazy. Overwhelming Presence lowers boss ailment threshold. Cast on crit is based on boss ailment threshold. So pretty nice synergy there if you can afford it. If I were to get Spirit on the Amulet, I'd probably drop the Overwhelming Presence and run the Spell Totem. In the guide, that's what I have recommended. I do think that is max value. So if we go in-game expensive, you'll see Spell Totem here with significant shock power, Thunderstorm for drenching, for freeze and shock, and then Living Bomb for, Fire infusions for your comets. So I think that's really good. You could even drop 2 of them. You just have to take Ancestral Bond. And then Frostwall. I think there's better gems for Frostwall. I don't think that Execute 3 really makes sense, but I'm just going with that for now. And then, yeah, we have Second Wind too here for the +6. Third support in Frostbolt is called Trickster. Trickster's Shard. Delinquent asks a great question, which is what breakpoint are you looking for before swapping out of demon form? I don't know. I don't have a mathematical breakpoint in my head. I would say if you're on your demon form variant and you don't turn on demon form and you go do some damage and that damage is pretty good already, you're probably ready to switch. That's the best I can say. Wizard, it is PoE overlay too. That, Felix, that is from one of the new runes. It's a crafting rune. I don't even know what they're called. I get way behind on like the actual conventions of the new mechanics, but yeah. If you search in the currency exchange for that mod, you'll see the rune that it shows up on. Early in the league, it was like 2 to 3 divs. I wouldn't be surprised if it's way more now. I've done a decent number of maps, and I've still not seen it, which is kind of crazy to me. Yeah, that, I mean, I just hated managing demon form, to be honest, so that was it for me. These are all bad. I don't think I'm going to even do this expedition. It's all crap. Are you helping with pobs or just questions? No pobs right now, but you can drop one in our Discord in the Spark channel. There's a couple of guys in there that have been really generous. Like, they are clearly very good at the game. They are, like, giga-chatting the build beyond where I'm at. And they're still taking the time to stop playing and help people. So if you're lucky, you might get one of those guys. You're welcome to DM it to me as well. I probably won't get to it tonight, but I do respond to some of the DM POB requests. I am more likely to respond if it looks like you've tried to answer some of the questions independently before asking them. Because I get some that's just like, dude, how can I get better? And it's like, have you asked that question yourself yet? Because I think there's value in the learning process of trying to answer it yourself. I don't want to deny you that value. But yeah, then I get some people who are like, I tried this, I tried that. I don't know what to do next. Here's my problem. Here's some gameplay of what's going on. Kind of like a build doctor kind of thing. And those I'm much more likely to respond to because,
Not yet.
yeah, I think people who are at a limit of what they could figure out on their own are much, it's much easier to help those folks. Please no more, says Rex.
My power to wield.
Rex, that's crazy on the demon form thing. I can't believe that, man. And I also surprised that it was a breeze. I mean, I haven't done the fight yet, but I'm surprised that it was easy. My maps drop nothing. Like, I have rarity, too. Like, I have a rarity charm, even. And I get nothing. I don't know about you guys. Try to solve yourself? For sure. But if you hit a wall, DM it to me if nobody answers in the channel.
More time.
Patches, the amount of life you have is not really that important. However, the total amount of life and energy shield you have combined is somewhat important, where the value of the energy shield is more important. Because we don't have any life bypasses energy shield on the build. At least not yet. I want to add that later. But if you look at my globes right now, you'll notice that my life never gets touched. The only time it gets touched is when I'm shooting way too many comets. And so, you probably won't have that problem if your life is already just generically low. What do we got? Monkey! Bad monkey. Dead monkey. I died too. Can I follow your filter on pro? What does that mean? Dude, where's his items? Where's my waystone, buddy? No waystone. Alright, so they fixed the boss spawning thing. It used to be that if you died in some of the boss arenas, you would spawn back at the start of the map, which was brutal. They fixed that. However, they did not fix the part where your whole map is deleted. So I need to go to the bug reports channel and report them again. I'm going to drop a link to this report. If you all could upvote my bug report, that would be awesome. Cast on crit bug. Oh my god, come on, people. Come on. Boss. See if it shows up. Bugged boss, boss bug, boss fight, boss arena. Ignatius. Anytime, can I search past 24 hours? Let's do that. Boss arena is still closed after killing map boss. Locked in boss room, can't exit. Boss arena. Okay, I guess there's a few problems with bosses. Whole map deleted is on purpose? Why the heck would that be the way it's supposed to work? It doesn't happen in every map, so I don't think it can be on purpose. Man, there's just so many bugs. How do I find my own post? Like, can that be done? Can I search Ignatius? There's the Infernalist one. Click my profile name up here. And then forum. Posts. Posts. Forum posts. True. Yeah, true, man. I agree. Forum. Right side. I'm so blind. Recent forum post. There it is. Okay, view post. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. It looks like you guys fixed the thing where we were teleported back to the start of the map after dying to a boss. However, it is still intermittently deleting all map content when dying to a boss. Anyone think that's by design? It's supposed to happen? I'm going to post the link. If anybody else experiences this and thinks it's a bug, go report. It was in patch notes? Yeah, it's been doing it since .2. The reason I assume it's a bug is that it has not done it in every map.
Hail.
Life on kill, max cold res, AoE of curses.
I'll tend to the books.
That's probably bad, right? Well, I'm going to look like a real idiot on the bug reports thread if that is functioning as designed. Did I finish this map? It doesn't say completed. Yeah, why would they do that? I think that's really weird. Like, some of the bosses are only midway through the map. Look at this. Map in progress. I don't get completion. This is not as designed, everybody. It is not part of the punishing. This map is done. I'm supposed to complete all rituals to finish the map. There are no rituals because it deleted them all. Bleed Snipe Blood Mage? Ooh. Interesting, enjoy. I mean, the cost of the build is very relative to how strong you want the build to be. I'd say the version I'm on has got to be at 100 div. Alright, so I almost made it to this guy. I've got to run Riverside all over again because functioning as designed. So if you kill the boss and don't die, it doesn't delete all the content. It only does it if you die to the boss. Which is a little bit rough for me because I'm trying to... Like, obviously I'm killing all these bosses, but a lot of times I am falling on my own sword. All right, I guess what I'll do is I'll do the rituals as I go as redundancy. It is from .2. Wow. Unlucky, can you paste in the exact text? Because yeah, it's been going on since .2. But what's really weird to me is it doesn't happen every map. Some maps all the content is still there. So one way or another there's a bug somewhere. If you decide to rush the map boss without interacting with any other map content and then die, you'll respawn at the checkpoint and only the boss will be present. All the other monsters and content will be removed. Wow. What a way to punish everyone because some people were being silly. That's true, Wolfie. That's very true. I think if their launches continue to be this successful, they're going to just do what they've been doing, which is fine. Good on them. But I should probably delete my post because it is functioning as designed. That's crazy, but it doesn't happen every time. That's kind of weird. So basically, before I go into a boss room, I have to complete all content in the map first. That's crazy, dude. Think about Sandspit, where you've hit Shark Boss in the middle of the map. That's crazy design. I can't believe that. But thanks for finding that, Unlucky Kuro. I feel a lot better about how it's working now. Go delete my thread right now. Oh god, are other people posting? Only happens in some maps. Here we go. That makes it sound more like a bug. Thanks, Patch. I see you. I see you out there.
Death, take you.
Pseudo Slayer, thanks for following, dude. Welcome. Good evening. A beautiful murder. You know what I do miss is the demon form's voice. Her voice was so cool, especially if you left her on while you were talking to an NPC. It was like legendary. Chaotic Quantity. 10 Exalt. Is that real? On Chaotic Quantity? Ten Exalt. It's real. I might make 10 Exalt. That would be very exciting. Cool. All right, monkey. I did all my content this time. You got nothing on me, buddy. Plus, you ruined the game by everybody playing companions now, so take that. I got a point? What did I get? I got a ritual point. Okay. Where's the always 4? Re-rolling an additional. A free re-roll. Wildwood. What is this? They don't say what they are. Thank you. Very helpful. Unique items have a chance to be specific items depending on the type of ritual. Whoa. Tainted. So you spec Tainted and then spec this thing. Okay. I don't know what a Queen's ritual is. I'm going to go all ritual. I love ritual. We'll go right up the gut here. Bad. Nice slow charm. Mana recovery, reduced charges. Ooh, that thing's pretty good. You get a ball. 8%. Let's go. Cool. Might be able to make 10 Exalt. That'd be amazing. Is there a world where Mage Blood is usable on your build? Yeah. You just wouldn't do the low life crit bonus stuff, right? So you still get this. You just don't get execute and this. And this. But you have Mage Blood, so it's okay. You see? You see how that works? Yay, I made it to the thing. 30 maps later. I get to speak to Oife.
Do not be afraid.
I love the lore of all this stuff. Sorry, everyone.
Well, well.
Aye, my soul is strongest here.
Yes, yes. It all sounds very nice, Eve.
Hush.
Eve?
Do not speak my name here.
Her name's
If
Eve?
you must address me, you
What if I don't want to?
Names have great power here, and the nameless are desperate to overtake.
Ugh. Why even call me here if you won't let me have any fun?
Yeah,
I have
true,
called upon you
Cheekbuster.
for
True.
duty. The wildwood
Somebody in
was
Discord's
once
been talking
full
about
of
that.
life,
Maybe it's you.
but now it is set before us.
We might be able to get the
Three
best of both
aspects
worlds in a
the
little bit.
goddess, but as the king, should it break free,
Well, we mustn't let this... What can we do about it?
you must find the king in the mists. Fool him. He will grant you
An
an
audience.
Ugh, there's always more to it. What else?
That pertains to return my body so I may know peace. Protect your name.
Okay. Complete rituals is all I have to do. Sweet. Oh, is there really a thing for Gold Flask? Oh, that's way too powerful in this game. Oh my lord. Okay. It is time to not die when shooting too many comets at the boss. How am I going to do that, everybody? Any takers on how that's going to happen?
Oh, it's you.
See if there's anything new that I don't know about. Notable passives grant fire res. Remove a modifier and augment with +1 max fire res. All cold and lightning modifiers into equivalent fire modifiers on a weapon. Just a weapon, All cold lightning on equivalent fire. Can you use these? Could you use these on a sapphire? We're not yet, wizard, but I think that's the solution to the fact that I cast too many expensive comets now. What's this thing cost? 6?
All right, your order is registered.
Then we need a sapphire. It's not going to work, right? It's too cool. With max cold res, recoup his life. What's up, Frozen? Thanks, dude. Great bonus. No results found. What? The 3%er, that's both suffixes, so we get no crit when we go like that, which is pretty bad. Yeah, this would be amazing, right? But it's not going to work, because there's nothing this amazing in Poe 2. No offense. Increased damage while shapeshifted, that would be good for, you know, the other variant. You know what that mean? Yeah, 90 fire res would solve it. There's a couple ways to do it. The biggest one is getting the right heroic jewel.
It's your lucky day.
But it's 5 divs a pop. So we're trying to get creative here. Try to switch over to Frostbolt and I find Spark to be way better.
Can I help?
I liked Spark better for a long time, and then it came to the speed of clear of maps, and that's where I think Frostbolt has an edge. All right, so theoretically, this should transform this into fire res. There's pen. There's cold damage. We get some more divs.
All right, your order
You were
is
here.
registered.
You were here when it happened.
Everything you see is for sale.
Some reduced crit would help. That's funny, dude. Are you trying to be funny?
Can I help?
Cracking me up, man. All right, cold and lightning fire.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Max cold. Max fire. All right. Now, because we're doing max fire and recoup, we have no crit bonus on these jewels. Once we get the Giga Sacrosanctum, then we don't need crit bonus on these jewels, so we would make new ones. But right now, we're just in the testing phase. Sweet. And I think I only have 2 of these. Sweet. Is there another? Nope. 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 And nope. A lot of unique jewels going around. We've got max fire here. Okay, so now we're at 78. And then you can get, I think you can get 5 on the old rot jewel. Oh, reduce. Oh, reduced crit damage taken. I get what you mean. Well, how does this read? Take it as fire damage. I've never tried to look at whether we take it as a crit. I don't think we do. It's not like a hit. But I'm not sure, obviously. Okay, and now we have to get these ES nodes here, even though I can't level up to save my life. I need to get them. 3 there. I have so much energy shield. I could hike these back and then find one more point somewhere else. Or I could do... I wonder how it is without these 4 points. Let me check this out here. Well, I guess I lose net. I lose net crit. Heart-stopping presence. What is that? Hello? There it is. Enemies have reduced life regeneration rate. Desensitization, just a thought. To me, it looks like it always does the same damage, so I'll think about it some more. What is this ES recoup here? 15, 3, 6, 9. It's 24. Over here is 8, 14. Okay, it's like 10 more. Yeah, I think that's better.
Time to change plans.
Going to need 1 int node, I think. Yep.
Yes.
How can I perfect myself?
Hopefully I'm good on strength. And then we have 4 points. Okay. And then what do we lose? There was like a notable thing over here. 0.5% regeneration. That's whatever to that. Is there a version where I can keep the demon form? Yeah. For sure. Just never leave. You love demon form? Never leave this one right here. In-game cheap. You can scale the items more and make it not cheap, but just keep your demon form if you love it. What's up, Morgan? Top builds a .5. You know, I don't really look at the meta very much. I think this league I've looked at the meta the least I have ever looked at it, actually. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All right, we're just going to go get ritual stuff and see if I can kill bosses without killing myself to too many comments based on the changes we just made. Hopefully.
Remnants of a dead empire.
Should have net more recoup as well.
Another corpse to serve me.
Dude, you know what else is so stupid about this? You can't go kill the boss first thing. There's often a ritual in the boss zone. And if you do that one first, then you get the boss in all the other rituals. So, like, hello. Yeah, for sure, Morgan. I would definitely answer if I had any clue, but I really don't. I can recommend, I think usually DS Lily does like a here's the build you should switch to video that goes super viral. She does that in Po 1, I think. So she may have done that already. I don't know. Unexalt. We have a chance to get 1 exalt. Funny you should ask, Oogway. It's been really bad so far, but I'm not really juicing yet, so... I mean, I'm taking all rare monster mods on the Atlas, but I'm not... I've used some Waystones for Breach, but I'm not, like, Waystone juicing yet. Still just trying to unlock everything, dude. This endgame is, like, so nasty. In PoE 1, you can kind of get your Atlas online for farming in a day. You don't get all the points in a day, but you can be like optimally farming with 1 day of work on your Atlas. In this game, I have done nothing but work on my Atlas, and I am like, including the side trees, like maybe 10% done. Like, it's insane. I am not even close. Ooh, we're cruising now. I think that fire res is nice. What do you guys think? You think I'm solved? Am I good? Or am I going to die to this boss?
Not yet.
Killing myself. Let's see. Come on, buddy. Oh, whoops. I meant to do Ellie Weakness. He's bugged. Hello? Wow. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He's taking damage. He's taking damage. Whoa! I like how his beams kept going. All right, I didn't suicide there. That's a good sign, although that was like a really weird fight, so I don't think it counts. I don't know if I should really be like deferring this crap. Modifiers that do not grant item rarity. Why did they do that? Isn't that all we want? Something constantly sets my rage to 24 and it won't go down. I like it, Rex. I like the take, dude. Guys, what's generating rage? I've seen this. I feel you, Zardy. I even bought some things to interact with rage support, and I ran a different charm that gives you max rage to, like, double down on it. The life flask. Thank you. Good job, Blizz. God, just gotta have Blizz here. 3 rage when hit by an enemy during an effect. That's why. I don't know why it's stuck at 24. Maybe you have some rage reduction somewhere. But yeah, if you wanted to double down on rage, you can run this thing, Nigamahus, plus tapping the flask and taking hits on purpose or something. And then there's some lineage supports that have very powerful interactions with rage. I tried out this one, which is essentially 100% plus increased critical hit chance. And it saps all your rage away, and there's a few others. The uptime on it wasn't high enough for me to like stick it out, but it was cool. Dude, why didn't I get any why didn't I get Ritual Atlas points? Isn't that the whole idea about being over here? Offer your tribute to the king. Ay, ay, ay. Do I need to do that? God, Okay. Enjoyment. What's up, JF? Cooking up Buildmore? Yeah, we're in the kitchen. I think we're hitting like pretty close to optimal here. And optimal being like we're on the path and then we're going to min-max the path. I think the path was still not completely defined. The main thing I was trying to solve for is just like speed of disposing of a map, right? That's what it always comes down to in Poe 2 is like how quickly are you taking care of that map? And so I think we're getting there now. We're getting really fast. You're a little late, Oogway, but it's fine, dude. You can still have a good time. All right, so will I get these Atlas points if I offer tribute to the king? I hope so. Tier 5 quiver, wow. Is that good? This Frostbolt thing is so quiet, it's like it's not happening. By the way, if you don't know, if you put Katals in your siphon, you will have pretty much max stacks of rejuvenation consistently. All right, if I die to this boss, I brick my map, but we're really testing here whether we suicide the bosses still. So let's do it.
I need more time.
Oh, I think we're good. Wow, max fire res, dude. I only added 3 max fire res. That's crazy. I was looking at my health that whole fight, and it did not, like, go down at all.
I need
I switched that Recoup node too to Energy Shield, which I think is probably pretty good. Alright, so is this shrine bad for me? Because I'm going to have no Recoup. I think it'll be alright. This will simulate max fire res for us. We just have infinite, truly infinite generation with that.
Another corpse to serve me.
Broken.
The
Woohoo!
full ready.
That feels good. Alright. Offer tribute to the king. Poof. ES still broken? In this build it is. Alright. Somebody help me. Why am I not getting ritual points? It's the whole reason I came over here, dude. Same here. When was this reported? If you have any maps in the ritual area that you started but did not complete, you should finish those. After I did that, I started gaining points again. Wow. I do think I have one. Remember where the rituals disappeared and we said it was functioning as designed? Is my thing still here? Impossible to play. Sorry, buddy. We gotta get a handle on this thing, man. Alright, so I need to go back and complete the maps that were incompleted and not finished. No, I went back and did them all. This is brutal. Oh, this one. Here you go. Float some. Oh, what a way to design this. Yo, do bow people like damage to attacks? Potentially good quiver. It wasn't, Nico? Are you sure? It's got the little gross bugs around it. They're even out here. See how it has the Atlas symbol on it? Did I just not do ones that have it, maybe? There's one, there's one. How come some of them don't have it? Because, like, when I did the breach, they all had it. Did I already open this? Yeah, I already opened this. I'll go do this, and then we'll move on. There's no rituals in here. I just gotta go blitz to the map boss.
I will feast on your soul.
This is one I killed, but I suicided, and it didn't give me the completion. So, it's holding things up, maybe. Blink is so wonderful. Temporalis when... I think we could run Temporalis.
I need more time.
Obviously, we have to get Sacrosanctum out of there. So we'd have to be full life stacking. Wait, there are rituals? Wait, what? It doesn't say rituals on map content. Oh my god, dude.
Death is my power to wield.
Dude, max fire res is overpowered. All I did was get 3 and it like fixed everything. What the heck? I wonder where the last one is. Maybe I don't need to get them all. We'll just offer tribute. And go, okay, these bats are telling me it's this way. Do you have to offer tribute to get the Atlas point? Does anyone know? Okay, I lost some life there. I saw that. I see you. I had a debuff on me. I don't know what it was. Okay, now we'll go map boss. You don't think so? Okay, cool. Looks like he's over here.
I need more time.
Anybody know if they fixed that series in patience? I was thinking that. I might have to test it. You take damage, right? Maybe we can get more recoup with that series in patience.
None may leave this accursed island.
Too soon. Another pretender to power.
If you kill boss quick, you get a bunch of skill points at once. You mean the ritual boss? Yo, thanks for the follow, Ribasuku. Welcome, dude. That looks runnable. It's 6 mods, but we just have to not die. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? I never die. All right, so offer all tribute to the king and just go get those points, probably. Okay, that's a good tip, man. I just took a bunch of damage from something.
I need more time.
Wide belt. Double wide belt. Ritual tablet. Yes. All right, what do we got? We got Chaos Ritual in this tiny little area. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I need more time.
It's just a Heroic Tragedy, Line of Olroth. That's it. Alcazar. Whoa. Shrine City, dude. Oh, Acceleration Shrine is so great. Tis the best. Oh, thanks, Dom Dom. Appreciate that kind compliment. There's a ritual. I knew they would be hidden in weird places. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, man, for sure. Now, the seed that you get ultimately matters, but there's no way to know what they do before you buy them, so don't lose sleep over it. I almost died in there. That's a little sketchy since I'm not supposed to die in this map. Ooh. We're good. 5 div for it. It'll come down more. They inevitably come down a lot more.
Death is my power to wield.
Catch up, Recoup. Catch up. Good job.
You are not long for this world.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought I was about to crash.
Rend your soul. The spirits yearn.
For time.
Comets. Woohoo. Okay, I didn't get the point yet. Oh, God, I almost died there. So much proximal on this map.
Your swamp fiends won't help you.
I'm not on Ninja.
Not yet.
It creates problems. I'm following the end game variant on my build with like a few tweaks that I'm still testing. I don't know that they are going to make it into the final cut.
I am the apex.
Oh, God. I'm having some big lag spikes here. I really don't want to crash. Must finish map. It's a game where you must complete things in order to progress. Oh, God. Dude, where is this last ritual? Where is it? Oh my God. Okay, there it is. I'm like have a really weird stutter lag going on here.
Another corpse to serve me.
I don't think I've died since putting on the 3 to max fire res. That's pretty crazy. Didn't expect it was going to be that powerful. I got a point. Yay. Jeez. Spartiate, the ninja, is on Mobalytics. Like there's a code, and that will bring down... I organize everything in Ninja before I upload, so the Mobalytics is a mirror of the ninja. All right, we're going to go all audience. Another low life mechanic. Get instant recovery on that one. Probably something busted there.
Can I help? I'll do you proud.
Blizz is online. Rerolling favors cost less tribute. That's probably pretty good. Monster rarity. Increase tribute. Can you explain Spellslinger? It generates energy, and then you click this button, and with 0 cast time, you cast anything you have linked into it after you've generated the energy. Stream is cutting out as well. I have no drop frames. Am I all right? Upgraded PC. Let's go. A beginner class. Bows are the most straightforward. Probably should go bows, but they're kind of boring. Hopefully Trip isn't here. The new Spirit Walker minion builds, I think, are pretty strong. So you could go bows into minions. Bows into companions. You get to tame a map boss. It's pretty cool. I mean, nobody can complain about that. I would keep a really strong staff over a bad dueling wand for sure. In fact, on this build, the staff that I can get for cold damage is way better than the damage I can achieve with the dueling wand focus setup. And so I may end up switching. It's possible. How's my recoup looking? 3,900. That's pretty good. What was it in hideout? Like 10K? That's just crazy. Steroid recoup.
Let them rise against you.
Yeah, don't switch to dueling just to have a dueling. Switch to dueling because you have a good dueling. Stay on your good staff if it's a good staff. There's a reason good 2 staves are still really expensive. It's because they have a higher net damage output than the wand focus setup. And there's also spell damage per resource modifiers that you can desecrate on two-handed staff. So in the final form doesn't exist yet of this build. When I get, you know, super rich maybe one day, we might be on a two-handed staff for that mod. And we're going to be Temporalist with 0 energy shield. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, you would lose too much DPS. That wouldn't be worth it. Yo, Remo, what's up, dude? Hey, I beat you up today, man. You were still sleeping when I started streaming. Maybe. Usually I start a lot later. If you have Meligaro, you know, you don't have to care about crit bonus. You can stack everything else. And then when you're ready to, you can sell your Meligaro because they're still worth a lot and then go crit bonus. But don't do that until you're ready to. 1 Exalt. I don't have a live character on Ninja. The final ritual is in the boss zone. Come on, comets. Kill me. Haha, I can't die to my own comets. Let's go. That was a really good test. That was 1 billion comets. Maybe we can go double comet link. That'll be the next thing to test. Look at all those. That was a lot of comets. Tribute to the king. We'll probably have 2 more to go. Yeah, fair enough, man. I mean, there's so much information in this game. It can be very risky to rely on your own take. And also very rewarding at times. All right, I'm going to stop my kick stream because I think I'm getting some lag here. Haven't dropped any frames, but I'm feeling it. What's up, Puma? How are you? Good evening, good evening. Oh, lagging a lot. No. Is it PoE or is it me? Back from playtesting? That sounds like a dream. That graph looks like a volcano is blowing up nearby. $1,000? Is my stream dying? Anybody? Stream is fine. Okay. Okay, so it's PoE. I'll try a different server. Thank you all. Stampede says, sorry to bother. I have a question. Why Frostbolt instead of Spark? Can you play the build with other spells? Yeah, you can play the build with whatever spell you want. The only limiting thing in the build is you have to deal a lot of damage to yourself and recoup it. Otherwise, you just do whatever the heck you want. And it's lagging here too. I did switch, right? Oh no, what the? Wait, it had me in Texas. The heck, game? Can you do anything normal tonight? Ay, ay, ay. What are these allies you spawn around? Read your gems, man. Read your gems. Jeez. Rex, we need to create a unique GIF that says, read your gems. All right, let's see if it'll log me in on Washington now. Why I choose Frostbolt? Well, one, I've been sparking for 4 seasons. So there's that. But two, a huge limiter in this build is speed. Like, how fast can you travel around and clear? And Spark has a very low cast when walking speed. Take a look. Let's do a live example. All right, so here's me casting Spark and walking. See it? Now watch Frostbolt. I mean, what is that? Like 400% faster? I don't know. It's crazy. So that's like kind of the main reason that I've gone with this switch. Because ultimately in PoE, it's about how fast do you clear, because every build deletes the whole game, no problem. I see some other people in 667 are lagging. By the way, we hang out in 667. And the Washington servers seem to be fine. Yeah, there it is, Rex. Oh, God, not Meyer. Oh, God, not Meyer.
Watch your step.
I will feast on your soul.
So, yeah, with Blink and the Frostbolt, like, movement speed and the Trickster support gem, our clear is so quick. I mean, look how smooth this is. Thank you, John, for the heads up. John. My character's name, by the way, is from a children's novel, so I'm not like a sicko.
Another corpse to serve me.
Is this doing the thing we talked about where you don't have mana, but instead build up the thing that deals damage to yourself? Yes, this is it. Oh, and I just killed myself. Speaking of, okay, this brings up a good teaching moment. Some rituals have clouds with Ellie Res debuff, and I'm guessing that's what this ritual is. And it's not a brick, you just have to play more carefully, and I was reading Puma's chat. Puma's favorite thing is to get me killed with distracting chat messages. Any tips on what kind of belt to buy to try and slam? Yeah, it's up to you how hard you want to go on the other mods. The armor mod is relevant if you're trying to be tankier. The life mod is the most important. You know, your suffix slam is pretty YOLO, so you may have to slam a couple of them. And so in that logic, you maybe don't want to spend too much money on the belts, especially since you'll switch off of it eventually. I think all of mine were self-crafts off the breach tree with slams, because the slam is so cheap. Essences are so cheap. What are the options for survivability? Right now, it's just scaling EHP and max fire res. You can see my pool is like 4.3k. It's pretty good. This will be interesting. Whoa. There's Blink coming in the clutch. Dude, another way to scale survivability is to put Blink on there. It is so nice to be able to reposition in some of these weird contents where you're like stuck in with these awkward minions. This is case in point right here. I definitely would have died there without Blink.
Too soon. Death, take you.
That was surprisingly smooth for how difficult that fight was. Yeah. Yeah, you want to overcap. I put 3% on just recently, and it solved my self-dying to comets issue for the most part. Because I was proccing more comets than my life pool could handle earlier. And yes, Puma, I know you would never chat to kill me. Just being fun. Trying to be, I guess. Yeah, it is Ellie Cloud. So that's pretty scary. Just be really careful. Sweet. Alright, we're boss. And I do think, to the tankiness question, I've said it a few times. In my dreams, I have a version that is like armor and exclusive life stacking. And I don't know if you can stack the life high enough to make it perfect. But I do think you could leverage armor applies to elemental so that you wouldn't need as much stacking. And that may be like the ultimate super expensive endgame version of this build. Woo! 2 waystones. You are so kind. Recoup speed? Yeah, I don't have any of that yet. Because it kind of messes with the stacking in a net negative way. But that's an interesting mention for the comet problem. Because you can get 100%. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. I'm intrigued.
Death is my power to wield.
We're at 5k per second in general combat.
Another
Anything good? That thing's no good, right? No good, okay. Tribute.
pretender to power.
We got a big node. I don't actually know what the tainted one is. Are all the items going to be corrupted? That would be a bummer. Holy helmet. I just popped 4 T2s on this helmet. We'll do pretty things with that. Switch to Frostbolt, it feels so much nicer. Yeah, it's all about feel. Spark's really good. It's not to say Spark's not good. And Spark is actually probably better on bosses. Like just net proc. But again, the Frostbolt is just so clean. A shard of a chance. Gustavo says, my recoup isn't recouping as fast as yours. I have 100%. Well, I have about 126, and then if you add my ES, about 150. Because I have separate ES recoup. And then I probably have, not for sure, but I possibly have more cast speed, higher skill cost, and lower Infernal Flame, which is all making it go faster. Yep, I agree, Stampede. I think that is key. And maybe that's, you know, kind of how it all works together in the final version.
Too soon.
It's a little scary, though, because at a certain point, the Comet procs could hit, like, 3 or 4 Infernal Flames, like, instantly, right? Like, it could delete your health pool instantly, no matter how tanky you are. So it's a little sketchy, I guess, to think about that. But we're going to have to try it out, of course. List of recommended catalysts for the build? What do you mean? Is that something I don't know about? Catalysts just scale your stats on jewelry, right? That's what I think of when I think of catalysts. A lot of times if these aren't good enough, I just won't do them. This one's looking okay. It's alright. Because they're so weird. Oh, there's an XP thing. I'm actually gaining XP. All right, so theoretically, you should just be able to sit here and chill, right? Let's see if that plays out. How do you delete them from the game? You can't just take them off of Filter Blade. You have to take them off of your actual PoE profile. So if you go to like your PoE account, you'll see them. Wow, that is working. I was off screening this whole expedition. That was awesome. Yay for off screening with 1-button builds. The dream is alive. And Rex, the filter I have, I think, is the one I have right on the Mobalytics guide. I'll grab it for you, though, of course. A man needs a name. That was cool. That was so easy and smooth. If you want to follow my filter with the cool sounds, it's this one here. Here it is in those chats, and here it is in Twitch. Yeah, Sardi. So the gem, yeah. The gem is a computer nuking gem, unfortunately. It just truly is. Oh, cool, Silva. That's awesome to hear. I've had, you know, a decent number of comments that were like along the lines of, you know, what I think is so fun about builds like these, like, you know, they changed what somebody tried to do for a league entirely, and that's like awesome. That's the gold. The bread and butter of PoE in general. Infinite stacking demon form is really nice early on when you're not, you know, when your wand and focus suck and your items aren't very good in general. But eventually, at least for me, I want the quality of life of not managing demon form. And so we switched to the slow life variant for... It's not just quality life, it's speed too. Because, like, actually, I don't know if you can blink on demon form. Can you even blink on demon form? Maybe you can, but then you would need spirit. This version gets spirit for free, basically. And so it's superior. All right, pick up the audience with the king. Hello. Woohoo. You can blink? Okay. Allay's never good. All right, we're boss. What are we on? Slash? I don't even know what this map is. Guns N' Roses map.
Too soon.
What's the boss going to be? Rust King? It feels like Rust King. Oh, this guy. Okay. Bellman.
Show me what you've got.
Bellman gone. Woohoo! Bro, give me a Waystone. Come on. Thank you, Eric. See, loot filter sounds are working. All right, what do we do with this? Required to reveal the crux of nothingness on the atlas. Okay. Do I go to this guy?
Too soon.
He has invited you.
Yes, the key.
Good. Now it is time.
Reveal the
We
crux.
sadly must curse a part of the wood with his presence. The invitation.
I don't have to travel there, right? I'm going to be really mad if I have to travel there. I'll try not to be too mad. But if I have to travel there, I'm going to be really mad. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum.
A beautiful murder. Death. Take you.
Okay, to the topic of Spark versus Frostbolt, another thing that I considered in switching to Frostbolt aside from speed
The ultimate
is that
and so do I.
comets are how we ultimately scale our bossing damage. And comets were nerfed. I think it was like a 20 to 25% damage nerf. And it's easier to scale cold skill damage on the tree and like other sources because, you know, you're going to scale comet. Are you going to bed? Love you, babe. Good night. You're going to scale Comet anyway, and so if you're also scaling your main casting skill alongside Comet, you can kind of see the double dip there. Eventually, we can switch to just cold skills stuff, and we'll get, you know, +1, +2 skills items, and then +1 skills tree. Net result is like an additional +3 skills everywhere, which is huge, right? You can't do that if you're hybrid Spark plus Comet. In this league, it might matter. Maybe not. Maybe not. Our crit bonus is going to be crazy, so it might not matter, but it was something to think about. Yeah, I was too, Silva. I was too. I got that done earlier today. 25 maps later, I can instill my Ami. Having issues clearing tier 1 maps. Can you talk about what you're doing while clearing maps that do so much damage? I've covered the skill rotation in a number of videos at this point. It depends on whether you're on Spark or Frostbolt. And then there's a lot of ways to cheat damage. If you're in tier 1 maps, probably the demon form 10 stacks is a big method. And then you want a chiming staff with Sigil of Power. Scale the sigil.
More time.
And then you want infusions for your Spark. You also want... Oh, what's it called? Exposure on your Frost Bomb. Stack exposure on Frost Bomb, basically.
Not yet.
There's so many ways to track more damage into any archetype of the build, but you got to kind of take a look at the possibilities. More trouble with packs than bosses. You're probably just doing too much spamming of Spark. I think that's probably the most common problem across the build among everyone this league. Too much sitting there and spamming Spark. That thing's probably good. Wait. Defer. I'll just grab those. Yeah, you don't want to just ever... You don't ever want to be casting plain Spark. You know, you need to buff your Spark with the related skills. You need to put Unleash in your Spark so that it's always triple Spark. And the Cold Infusions double the Spark damage. The Flame Wall is 30% more damage. Stuff like that. It's so nice they're frozen the whole time. Speaking of cold benefits, the only chance of dying to a boss is self-kill, because otherwise, like, they're just frozen the whole time. How does Recoup feel instantly? I don't know what to do with my character anymore. Almost dropping the build. There's a lot of things that are working together to make the Recoup happen. And I'd have to look at your whole POB to see. I don't know if you've tried dropping your POB in the Discord yet, but that would be like the next step. And hopefully somebody can help you. There's a few guys in chat here already that I know are in the Discord, so maybe they can drop in and take a look. Maybe not. We rolled recovery rate there. Minus res here.
Bye then.
I'm going to pass on those two.
Speak. This is all we have. See what you can achieve.
Cool. We've got the belts thing going now. No. Spoke too soon. Why can't I take that? Anybody know why I can't take that? Sorry, Morals asked for PoE. The POB, the whole POB is on the mobile latest guide. If you grab that code, put it in POB, it'll load all the variants. I stacked them together. Carlos, I'm not sure. Depends on how much money you have. I think hybrid is going to ultimately be better, but I think in the interim, just having a large ES pool is easier to manage. Just perma-freeze everything on Monk. Those were good times. How much recoup do you need? So last stream I did, which was like 2 nights ago, I only had 100%, and it was fine. I was sustaining. But as you scale the levels of your skills and as you continue to reduce the denominator of your Infernal Flame, you need more recoup. And you need more fire res, is what I learned tonight. I'm at 78 fire res now. So everybody's asking, like, how do you recoup so fast? It's an interaction between your cast speed, the cost of your skills, the denominator of your Infernal Flame, and then your recoup. And your base defenses, right? Your resistances, potentially your elemental damage taken as armor. So there's a lot of things interacting, and the answer is not a one-size-fits-all. It depends on what you got going on in your build and your gems and your items. Frostbolt is 17k. I'd recommend going to the low life variant. In Hideout, I'm at 50, and that's Blindside doesn't show up. So I'm at 50. That's just Pinpoint, which only adds 4. This is 0 damage gems. 45k. Execute Pinpoint takes us to 63. So yeah, it's just items and skill levels. I need to kill the other boss. Some nodes locked through quest progression can only take the highlighted node. Okay. Skittle, you know, theoretically, you know, I can see how that could be the case, but it's not the case because, how to say, because the amount of damage we take is just so high already, I suppose. Maybe I can socket those in after I do the audience. I don't know. Oh, I like this map. I haven't seen this one yet.
I need more time.
Yep. And yeah, unless you have speed of recoup effects, it takes about 8 seconds for the stacks to maximize. And so it also matters how much you are stacking over 8 seconds, which is like different for everyone based on all the other variables. The only normalized thing we can do to compare each other is to sit in hideout and spam Ellie weakness and see how high this number gets. Mine appears to get to 5k in a map.
Too soon.
When I didn't have the max fire res, it was getting to 10k, I believe. So that's been a really big deal. 10k was twice as much recoup, but too much damage taken. I couldn't sustain my own comments. It makes for a very fun build, but there is a lot going on. A spirit gem? I will stick around for that. Here's one thing you get to look forward to. Like, eventually, you're just sitting here holding down the button. Level 17, come on. See you later, buddy. Big time off screened. I'm on WASD. For sure. You want to be, I promise. If you're thinking you don't want to be, it's because you haven't tried it enough. Demon Stitcher, any good? No. Nothing's good. What is that thing? Wait, can I just buy that? Nope. Is Dextral Exalt any good? There's a Vol Circle. I don't care. Regen is a flat gain. Resist is a multiplicative gain as your damage increases. Yes. Now, actually, lower resist is more gain. But too low resist, you'll kill yourself. So there's a, you know, the proverbial camel is there somewhere. All right, Crux and Nothingness. We need a tier 4 Waystone to fight a Pinnacle boss.
What is it? Choose what you wise. Indeed.
Tier 14. That's so weird, man. You really do, huh? Doing a little or double the DPS. Very nice. All right, is this the same boss fight? It looks like it. I killed myself. Dang it. Do we get unlimited tries? Boy, I hope so. All right, so the reason I killed myself is I didn't build up my recoup. Need to build it up first, and then we can go YOLO on him.
Too soon.
All right.
A slither of what my home feels like.
Ooh. New voice lines.
Come, I'll help you here.
Let's go. This way. All right, build up Recoup. Chiming.
I need more time.
See you later, buddy. It's kind of silly. Hey, it only gave me 1 point. I feel cheated. Maybe I gotta bring it somewhere. Pick up Oaf's body. Eve. I believe his name was Eve. Return here.
I am still
Your
the
strength,
goddess.
the king in the myth. It is the champion of darkness itself. Below this barrier is where... But now with our realm weakened,
But what can
we require a champion of our... to survive within the darkness below.
I like how they did her voice.
Champion, step forth to the effigy and place the dead king's crown upon it.
Nah, her voice is really cool.
Seek
Okay.
out powerful effigies of the nameless. Take from them and build your own. Then with it, revoke your name.
Select 5 maps. Huh? Oh, what the? Select 4 maps? Guys, what's going on? After the maps, you kill boss. How do I select? Wait, that one went away. What's going on? Wait, what's going on? I'm re-rolling this? I lost my divines. Goodbye, divine orbs. Omen of Sinestral Exaltation. Are those worth a lot? Should be, right? No. No, those ones aren't. I have no idea what just happened. Am I going to get all those things? Oh my gosh. Mike says, I'm sure you've been asked, but wouldn't faster recoup help mitigate dying to comment spam? I'm not sure. It's really hard to know for sure. Because it all happens so fast. My comment spam is not maximized yet, and it was just like insta-killing me. So I think there's a point where like the recoup can't be fast enough to compensate for the comments, and you have to have actual base defenses against your self-hit.
we are blessed.
I make my own destiny.
Remain strong.
All right, I don't really know what happened, but I saw divine orbs that was there. Who knows?
To kill. Lucky me.
Now run those maps, and you'll get the parts to run the pinnacle bosses. Am I going to get all of those things? Because I saw all of those things. Are they all going to be in there? Oh, hello, gloves. Those are actually really good. Four to melee. What's max? 5?
Can I
5 is
help?
max. Recovery rate. God help me.
Good.
Look at my freaking Waystone tab. 9 recovery rate maps. Doriani's probably almost out of maps for me.
Good priority.
Jeez, dude. It must be the most common mod. I see so many like people's shops, and it's like an entire tab of recovery rate maps. Okay, I will get all those mods. All right, cool. I'm gonna just like work my way over there. I don't want to brick any of those, you know. What's up, villain? Yeah, we're on low life, dude. It's going well. A nice wand and stat and focus to go with things.
A beautiful murder.
All right, I got my buddy in here with me, so we could test some P2 out. Boom. Crafted a +7 dueling wand. Used a perfect flux on it. Ooh. That's brutal, man.
I need more time.
Owie. Look at that chaos staff. Jeez. Dude, P2, we get double loot, right? P2 still double loot? Confirm? Woof. Chests are buffed. Shadow buffed. Does it matter what the chiming staff has on it besides the +5? Not really. The base level of sigil is potentially the only other thing that matters, because there are breakpoints on Sigil of Power. We looked at them at the start of the stream because I'm using like a really crappy chiming staff and need to upgrade it for sure. Cast speed is fine, right? Like, what's wrong with cast speed? But otherwise, like, it's all the same.
Up for another hunt, are you?
I think I've ID'd like 2 good rares. Picked up like 100. Okay, I almost just killed myself there.
Let's move.
Too soon.
Wrath is flaring. It's getting stronger.
All right, we got a double wisp. Look
Come on
out.
now. Let's
I
end
need
this.
more time.
I'm glad you were here.
Thanks for the follow. Is the unique chiming good enough? Sire of Shards? I mean, any chiming's fine. But if you go to the PoE DB website and look up Sigil of Power, you can see the breakpoints. And on a stage 4, you might be missing out on like 20% more damage, depending. Which is a lot, right?
Too soon.
Just a few comments. We did it. Hey, we have multiple rerolls. Woohoo! Oh, whittling! Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Hopefully Whittling is still good. That's why I'm here. 2.5 div. Eh. These are underpriced. Those are going to go up, I think. Those top ones.
Have an order? All the best.
I can't believe I'm still just on like one waystone at a time. Like, what is wrong with waystone generation?
Goodbye.
What's my current multi before I quit the league? I think it's at like 500. It's not that high yet. 677. I just removed it from all my jewels, technically, because we're doing plus max fire res sapphires, which is possible with the fluxes. So these were multi or chances. And yeah, I just need to level some more. Pretty big time as well. What requirements are a must before dropping demon form? I like to think of it as like, if you're on demon form variant and you just don't turn demon form on and you're doing a decent amount of damage, then you're probably ready to switch. It's kind of all about the damage. Well, that's really cool, Blizz. Can you tell me where that monster lives?
I am the apex.
Yeah, it is. I just need more from the tree. A lot more. I am using blindside tech, so that's 15% more. I'm not sure what the math is there, but that's actually probably quite a bit more. That doesn't show up in the tooltip ever, obviously. Ching. Yeah, I did not like maintaining the demon form either. And you just gotta be doing enough damage without it to switch. Because all your scaling when you turn it off is the bonus, right? Oh yeah, I tried out that tech for a little while. That's for crit chance, right? Obviously that's very good, but it's a lot of skill points. I was going to try and get it on a Megalo later. Oh, Chroma, that's interesting, dude. Whoa, I got to go do that. Very cool point. Where is this guy? There he is. Anointed for now. Yeah. By the way, can we chance orb? Can we chance orb Mage Blood? I don't know where it comes from. Yes. Okay, cool. I've been saving them, just assuming that you can, but wasn't sure. By the way, Chroma said something very important, which is getting the exposure alloy in your chiming staff. Because if you haven't done it, your frost bomb should be on weapon set 2, along with AoE for chiming and exposure for the bomb. So you're already on weapon set 2, so you can put those in your chiming staff and get even more exposure. At some point, you might be just hitting a limit on LE reduction, but...
Now this looks interesting.
Yes, we're using Snakebite. I keep trying to turn it off, and it just, like... It just doesn't do much with it off. It's really weird. Because I'd really like to wear a second ring. Oh, wowie. Something in there was hurting. Are these Elirez clouds again? Nope, Chaos Boils. What tier map is this? This is tier 15. I'm running 3 to 6 mod tier 15s. If I could spend like all my divines to just have a stash full of waystones, I might do it. Without trading, of course.
I will put you down.
Yeah, my whole POB is on the Mobalytics site. If you grab that code and bring it in, it'll load all the variants. You just toggle between the loadouts. And then the variant I'm currently on is basically the endgame variant with a slight modification. Are these good? Sinestral, Crystallization, 19 Exalt. What's better, Frostbolt or Spark? There's been a lot of discussion on that tonight. I think Spark is generally better for bossing, but Comet damage was nerfed, and Frostbolt allows you to double stack skill levels by going all cold. And so I think there's an argument that Frostbolt is net better this league. Dude, where's my waystones? God, this game. How do we get waystones? Imagine being SSF. I've had to buy so many. That is just bonkers. Whoa. Bad tears. $19 Spirit Gem. That's nice. Do I have anything? Nope, they're all up. Attack speed with bows, lightning damage. Spell damage, spell damage. Skill speed shapeshifted. I didn't know that was one. Demon form counts as shapeshifted, by the way, if you didn't know.
Have an order? All the best.
Alright, let's save this guy for later. Obviously, we have some crafting projects coming our way. Gosh, you can't allocate any of these things. Ah, I hate this system so much. Good lord, and I don't have a waystone. Just... God. And look at this. Doriani's out of waystones.
Quickly.
Bought them all.
Time is of the essence.
Goodness gracious. Agreed, villain. Agreed, man. Sorry, I'm a little late to that comment. For bossing, you switch Snakebite to right ring, as it can't chain and guarantees explosion. Oh. Interesting. Stefan, the POB is right here. It's labeled Path of Building Code. You should be getting fire infusions without equilibrium, Chroma, because you ignite basically everything. Yeah, talking about plus to spells, exactly. No, I haven't, Mike. The only self-damage we care about is the burst from Comet at a certain point. Because the recoup is so high, you don't even notice the dot. It's all good, Stefan. It's all good. I'm going to try Snakebite right ring here in a second. To go buy another Waystone, which is ridiculous. This Waystone situation is like kind of unreal. Hello. Good Lord. All right, Waystone tier 15, not player recovery rate. Not max all elemental. And not players LE weakness. Okay. Are these people serious? 28 Augs? God. Ah. Exalts. Force exalts. Create a bookmark. And go by. Is there anybody with lots of them? Resist ailment threshold. I guess it's fine. As long as it's not self-kill, it's fine. Huh. Lots of resist and threshold ones. I guess people are afraid of those. When's a good time to switch to Frostbolt from Spark? That's a hard question to answer. What's the answer to that? Villain, what's the answer to that? Okay, I'm getting down into my real ones. Foretold Bounty, 2 Chaos Orbs. Yay. Alcazar switched as soon as he had the lineage support and Snake Pit, and it feels better. So there you go. Yeah, I've seen the Verisium infusions things. Those are cool. Especially cool for Spark, where you could just like can't get enough infusions. So that allows like a double pool basically. But yeah, I'm avoiding Runic Ward because the base defenses are too important. And I don't think we can recoup Runic Ward, so it's kind of like a dead pool for us. Yeah, it's probably the build. Hasm, you're right. It probably sucks. Mainly based on personal preference. Felt a lot better when you increased cold damage. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I feel like the Frostbolt tooltip getting like to around 25 to 30k is when it really started to like lock in. And like combining that with Frostwall was really strong. Snake Pit in right slot. That's so interesting. I gotta try it. I'm swapping it. So that means everything explodes. No more forks. Hey, that's where Rex had it. See, Rex, you were actually correct.
I need more time.
I don't know if Rex is there still. Hello. Can I open that? Thank you. Seems fine without the forks. Yeah, Frostwall is a game changer. I think somehow it procs more comets too. Boom. Love that sound. Haven't had a div drop all night, which is crazy.
Not yet.
He didn't drop a waystone. Oh, there it is. Okay.
More time.
I'm gonna kill this game with this waystone thing. I think we're good on Comet Survival. What do you guys think? Mark, the whole POB is on the Mobalytics guide, and this current variant has some things I'm experimenting with. So it's not exact, but it is very close. With mobs around, it chains once, then explodes. That's why it would be like a boss switch. So it's not exploding on these guys. It's actually going through this guy. Is that what we're saying? I think it's time for Double Comet too, which is going to be fantastic. Yeah, the demon form on Uber bosses is like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There's one more ritual somewhere. I should have looked at my bat trail. Oh my god, this endgame. I wonder if people are liking it. I haven't like looked at any videos or like content creators of anything. Are people liking the endgame? Is it 2 thumbs up? What's the vibe? What's the real feel weather report? Consistent on the boss, yeah. I guess I'll switch it for like a really hard boss, right? Like a red boss or an Uber boss for more insta-kill. These bosses I probably won't switch it, just I don't think it's needed on any normal boss. Especially because they're frozen right away, like they get frozen immediately. Except for this guy, because it's ritual. He took a while. Whoa. Oh, parts. Parts. You guys told me about this. You gave me a heads up. I'm collecting parts. What is this thing? It says it's bad. Give me that whittling, man. What's this? Bad. Thanks for the follow, dude. Defer. Why can't I give tribute? It's gone. Nothing makes sense. Thanks for the follow, Chroma. What's the attack with freeze wall? You just use a, like, what is it? Cooldown 2? Second wind 2. And you have twice as many uses. You can put 6 down. I like to put them down after the boss is fully debuffed and I know comets are about to come down. The comets to come down, they explode everything. It's like a pretty crazy cascade. It's not that good. Not that good. Okay. Interesting villain. Interesting. 7.5 out of 10. Interesting. By the way, welcome, Spooky. You've been here the whole time, Spooky.
Have an order?
Give me that
Thanks for
waystone.
the chat.
All right, so we're collecting some body parts here to go do something cool. Hopefully. I do love Ritual. I'm excited to do this. Where's the like foretold? There you go. Rituals contain wild mon- I think my 2 divs were over here in Reservoir. I'm excited to go get my 2 divs. Does the wand have a big impact on the build's damage? Yes, it does. And honestly, like, you don't have to have a dueling wand. If you're poor, get out of the headspace of, like, I need a dueling wand. Because you can get a ton more damage. Oh, crap. I killed myself. Yo, villain. Thank you, dude. You're too kind. You can get a ton more damage out of a two-handed staff for cheap, right? So if that's where you're at in terms of like the progression, just stick with however much damage you can get. Whole game just crashed because of villain. Just kidding. It's crashed quite a few times tonight, actually. And then I have to like realign the sides on my screen because I have a wide screen. There we go. Okay.
Simple-minded beast.
Appreciate it, man. Wow. Is this map, is there something in this map that's completely wrecking me? Oh, doesn't this map have like some weird ground surface you stand on and you can't recover on that surface? I'm going to watch my debuffs here. I think it does. What is this? Decay. Yeah, there's like decaying ground or something. That's what's killing me. I think it's the major weakness of the build is mod resiliency. There's not just global map mods you have to watch out for. There's a lot of content mods you have to watch out for, which I do not like. It's a map mod that killed me. I'm sure of it. Look for a pair of boots up here. It's like a pair of crappy looking boots that show up and you can't recover when those boots are on you, basically. There's like a mod in Abyss that'll kill you. There's a mod in Ritual that lowers your resists. There's a mod on the runic altars that reflects curses you gotta watch out for. That's true for a lot of builds, but this build is just an instant self-kill, so it hits a little harder. There's the boots. There's the boots. See him? Spore Cloud. I saw him. You're not getting me, Fungal Behemoth. You meanie. Did you guys see him? They were there. The POB is on the link. It says POB code. It's on the right side. It's like it's literally built into the site. It's not like something I buried in the text. All right, where is this guy? I can't find. Ah, Spore Ground. Spore Ground. So scary. Where is this guy? Where is he? There he is.
Too soon.
Jeez, this is intense. Do you ever play different games? Oh, yeah. I play PoE 1 sometimes. A long time ago, I used to be a professional Hearthstone player. And then I discovered PoE, and that was it. PoE is like... What's it like? It's like if you were to sit down and watch like all of Christopher Nolan's movies and then try and go watch another movie right away. You just can't do it. Oh, there's the boots! Ah!
Need more time. Too soon.
PoE killed gaming for me. Am I really the only Infernalist build on MOBA? That's crazy. That's fun. Infernalist is really cool. It's just not for everybody. None of the mechanics are easy in Infernalist. You've got to work for everything. That's why you have all these people that, you know, they have trouble with the campaign. They have trouble with early mapping. It's just not it's not an easy build to understand. And there are, especially in PoE 2, there's like builds that are really easy to understand. Like the bow build, slot in the gems, and swing away, Meryl.
Too soon.
Yeah. Whoa, we got two bosses in here. Oh, is this the boss thing? Oh no, and I have fungal ground to look out for. This is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad. What is that? It's bad is what it is. Give me those chaos orbs. Amelioration! I love that omen. I wonder if that's worth. Are those worth anything this league? 16 exalt? Cool. We're printing. We're printing out here in Ritual.
Remnants of a dead
Hey, you guys. I'm trying to go back to town. That fungal ground is going to be bad. All right, let me take a moment and try and catch up on chat. Okay. Mobalytics. Here's the POB. I'm going to upload tonight's variant to replace the current endgame variant after the stream. I got to make some comments and notes and stuff. So I'm not going to do that on stream. But if you put that code here and hit import, it'll bring in everything. You'll have these loadouts. They have everything on them. I'm right here. Late maps, Frostbolt. I've done a few tweaks from this. Mostly because of doubling down on Frostbolt and the Trickster support gem. Since ES is shit now, would it be better to stack health? I mean, I think ES is working pretty well. I have 4K and it recovers at a rate of 5,000 per second. What's bad about that? Struggling in Act 4. Sorry, Brock. If you're new to Spark, it's just a struggle. Exactly, villain. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think ES is bad. I think that was misplaced pre-patch prediction, I suppose. ES is doing just fine. I mean, it's pretty obvious ES is doing just fine.
Can I help? All the best.
I do think life is like slightly better spot than what it was at. Wow, 33% of armor applies to Ellie. I wonder if these gloves are ever good. That's interesting. All right. More points that I maybe can't allocate. We'll see. Where's my divs? Four chaos orbs. I think this was my divs one. It didn't disappear, right? Like they're there still somehow. Yo, what's up, Pale Brew? Welcome, dude. Is Snake Pit still necessary on a 40k Frostbolt tooltip? You know, you can find out by taking it off and seeing what happens. I believe it is just double damage. So you're probably going to notice still. And apparently if it's in your right ring slot, it's double damage on bosses too. The normal way to recover is hurt. Okay. We are immune to that normal way because we're recoup. Says the man in chat. Cast speed? Yeah. It is such a bad roll. This is my first hidden grotto of the league. That's a good thing. Remember way back when all the tiles were hidden grotto and it was a bug? The whole entire league. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah, just life on equipment. There's a little bit on the tree. Mostly just equipment, though. I even have a node that's life convert to energy shield, so I suppose it really is all equipment. And yeah, this clear is super cozy, by the way. Like, this is just blink and right click. A little bit of Spell Slinger in there, but you can just hold that down if you want to. I think you can numb lock it too, right? Like, there's like a numb lock thing that I've never done, but people are always saying you should numb lock your Spell Slinger. Where's Last Spirit from the Interludes? I think it's from the Asmiri boss. I don't know her name or the name of the location. You have good equipment, but your gameplay doesn't look as smooth. That is something you can probably work on.
Fine, little trinket.
Whoa. Oh, I thought it was going to crash again.
Yeah, there's good eye.
Viper 2.0. God, she's rough. That fight is rough. I don't know if anybody else had a hard time with her. I did. A couple of those interlude fights were insane. It was also bugged at the time, though.
No time to tarry.
Certain fights we weren't recouping on.
Look sharp. That beast is marked.
Oh,
Come
boy.
on now. Let's end this. That was no easy prey.
He
Well
respawned
fought.
3 times. I got excited thinking we were going to get into a really cool event there. Yeah, does anybody know, does Numlock work in Poe 2?
I need more time.
Where is this boss? Can I get a boss icon? Where is this bad boy? Top right, maybe? Nope. PC hates Fire Frost boss. I can see that. All right, let's get some recoup going. Because we're going to have triple bosses here, right? It's going to be rough. And we got to look out for Decaying Foot as well. Bruh. It's kind of weird. Okay. Oh, if I die to this Decaying Foot thing from that map, I'm gonna be salty, dude.
I need more time.
There it is. It's on me. Good lord. I hate having to look top right to see if a murdering debuff is on me. Ah! I survived that somehow. All right. Survived that somehow, some way.
It's about.
Can the Whitling come home? It can, but we'll wait. We'll be good boys and wait. That's it.
Out time.
I know, right? It's a waystone. GOG, you could post that in our Discord, in the Spark channel. And, you know, after stream, I'll take a look and see what I've missed in the Discord and hopefully catch it if nobody gets back to you. But people are pretty active in there. You should get some help. It helps if you ask specific questions. Like, if you're just like, here's my POV, help. You know, it doesn't exactly incite interaction from others. GeForce 1060. Habs there, it's time to upgrade that, buddy. Okay, so I can cast speed this. It's tier 7. God, it's so bad. I'm not going to do it.
I'll tend to the books.
All right. Thank you, Skittle. Take care, man. Have a good night. Favors an area cost increase tribute. What? Where's my cool divines thing? It's gone. I'm so sad. Should probably run a white waystone on the last one.
Squish, squish.
Hazem, what server do you play on? We got a Chaos Orbs one. Are we left ring? Yeah, we're left ring right now. No, not you. The guy on YouTube. Hazem and sorry.
Too soon.
You.
I need more time.
Yo, what's up, Tataki? Welcome, dude. Good evening. Villain, when does your PoE 1 private league thing start? I can't remember. Were you guys doing special rules for that? Having a hard time on Reap Infernalist. Reap Infernalist.
Too soon.
That sounds fun. Anything Infernalist sounds fun, but it's not going well, huh? I would say, Tataki, if you've never played Spark before, my build is probably not for you. Just based on the number of people who don't understand the build because they just haven't Sparked before. They haven't done like Proj stacking on a caster before. But it seems like you are familiar with Infernalist itself, so that could help bridge the gap a little bit. Good luck, Thief. Thief, are you SSFing? Are you crazy? Whew, this ritual is dense. 2,600 already. Make sure I get my whittling going here. All bad, right? They're always all bad. What's crit bonus? I think mine's around 600. You're using Ice Wall and Trample Toe? Interesting. That's interesting tech. Good on you for doing something different. That's cool. Oh, this arena is going to be a nightmare for this 5 boss fight. I should have planned that out a little better, I suppose. Oh, there's Crash. Wow. Got a Waystone, yay. Okay. Build up some recoup here. Sweet, and here we go. Oh my god, out.
I need more time.
He's down. Gotta watch out for the boots. Look out for that.
I need more time.
All right. 4 bosses down. Anything good? Doesn't look like it. Too bad Backstraw isn't worth. Greater is cool, though. Thanks for the follow, Tangle. Yeah, I don't know if the trample toe is worth it there because I think the comet is just where everything has to come from. All things go through comet. Dude, I leveled. Sweet. I haven't leveled in forever. We're back to regular leveling in this game. Temple really spoiled us. And now it's back to normal. I think there's a really good crit bonus here, right? That's a lot for 4 points. What else was I wanting to do with these points? Oh, I was wanting to get Careful Assassin. Thin Ice probably should go. It's not bad on bosses, though. What do you think about Thin Ice? It's just chilling here. What are you sending, villain? Mer. Freeze duration. I didn't know that was a thing. Could freeze bosses for longer. Oh, the private league stuff. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. I would like to see that. So one possibility is to come right here and we get... This is the best place to go next with our next 6 points. Is right here. And it just involves one dead point right now, which I can live with. You got specifically told tomorrow's going to be a boring day at school. Huh. Sounds like a good day to not go. Right? No, I'm not using Rakiatas. I think Rakiatas is like 100 div.
We have done.
Isn't that right? All right, this is my last one. I never got my divine orbs in the ritual. It showed up. Did I re-roll it or something? Some of you saw that, but probably, yeah, probably got to figure that out on my own. You're paying for school. Why would I not go? I don't know. There's a lot of things we waste money on, man. I homeschool my kids, so tells you what I think about paying for school.
I will squash you.
Rune of Vitality. Surpassing chance to fire additional arrow. That has to be good, right? Has to be good. 124 div. Whoa. Yeah, you probably want to wait a little while for the PoE 2 cool-off time. That's a good call. Heavy Frost node, is that the one where it ignores non-negatives? I always have them debuffed, so I think that one's kind of pointless. Like, not on general clear, but general clear, everything dies so fast anyway. The Spirit Rune. Nice, thief. Exactly. Yeah, I know you are.
Too soon.
We need some more jokes tonight. Where's the rituals, man? I don't even think I've seen one. Have I? There's one. Got tornadoes. Tornadoes for the final fight. This is going to be the 5-boss fight. I'm hyped. Unless I die to boots, and then I'm going to be really mad. Be big mad if I die to boots. Dude, I can't believe I leveled. That max fire res is such a bigger deal than I thought it was going to be. If you weren't here, I took 2 blue jewels and I fluxed them to max fire res and put them on. And not only did I fix my over spamming Comet's life sustain, but I just like stopped dying in general. I guess the only thing that was killing me was myself before, and then I fixed that, so that's what happened. Thanks for the follow, Sneaky. Welcome, dude. Can't believe all these rares like don't drop anything. Filter's not that strict. Like they're not even dropping like exalts. My max fire res is currently 78. I must have missed one like really early or something. I can't seem to find these rituals. There it is. It's the flux that converts cold to fire. It works on a jewel. A GSSF? That's the way to go. That type of thing is so much fun. We did a little Po2 private league, warming up for this league. That was a good time. New PoE player following the guy. Just got to mapping when I logged out yesterday. Dude, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Awesome to hear. Thanks for coming by, for following, and putting some good energy in chat, man. I appreciate it. I like to stand all the way back here against that guy. All right. Final fight here. Let's get this tornado all the way over here. Yo, Lucid, thank you, dude. You're having a moment here in game. I think we're good, though. No problem. Yeah, thanks for the sub, Lucid, in the 3 months. Appreciate it. All right, we can bring this Whittling home. It'll feel good to not be paying that deferral every single round. It's 6 rerolls. That's kind of crazy. What's up, Blazing Edge? Welcome, dude. Yeah, it's pretty fun, Lucid. It's pretty fun. We're approaching the nutty phases of it. I think
It's you.
in the nuttiest phase, it'll be an immortal build that does the damage you just saw. Ooh, we got Recoup and cast speed. Not bad. Minion damage,
All the
boo.
best.
All right, we got 5 things. That's the number I want, right? Do I bring these to the guy and I gotta kill a big boy now? Oh yeah, I don't think I could do it on that sequence, Chrysalis, unless it was there. Originally it wasn't. Yes, you'd have to use life tap to get it in there. Oh, Blizz, you were responding to somebody. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, Infernalist is pretty fun. Some really interesting interactions. Yes, we are on endgame expensive.
Are you well?
All right, we got to put him here. Wait. Bring the ragged cloth to the effigy. Attach this. Oh, okay.
You are doing well,
I see.
champion. It is taking shape.
Oh, this is creepy. It's like
Power is
making
mine.
me form this
Yes, that's it.
religious
Keep
idol.
it up.
Not
Well
the most
done.
flattering
We are on
likeness,
the way.
but it should do the job.
All right, do I want Snake Pit right ring for this? Yeah. No, I get you. That's what we were talking about.
Will you complete the rite of the nameless?
Yes, I revoke my name.
I hope there's no mechanics here that are brutal, or I'm going to get really wrecked. I've not seen anyone even do this fight yet. Is this the big monster from the video? There was that huge monster that was like, boom. I hope this is him. Ah! That was scary. Oh, it's him. Oh, this is a bad start.
I'll send you up to the void myself. Too soon.
Uh-oh. Whoa. How did that happen? What is that extra health bar he has? Okay, he's not taking damage. I don't like that. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Move to the light.
The Driopt come to your aid.
The moonlight cowards!
I am with
We're going this way? We're going this way. Oh, God, I died. What happened? Was I not supposed to go in there? Unlimited tries? The first part went well. That was just misplay. I didn't build up my recoup. No one say anything. Bro. It's not going well. Can I build it up here, maybe? See what that does. Nope. Okay, I'm trying to look at what is happening that's killing me. By the way, so far this guy is really cool, except that I don't know what's killing me. Maybe I'm leaving the zone too far. Maybe I need to stay in the zone. I'm too scared of getting, like, boss slapped. I'm going to try staying in the zone. Maybe that was my problem. It's working better. Okay. All right, let's pay attention. What's happening?
Move to the light.
Move.
Driopt come to your aid.
Move to the light, she said.
Cowards!
I am with you. Follow.
Follow. Where? This thing? Oh god, it's so cool looking. Absolutely epic looking. Oh my god, how cool.
Not yet.
Stay out of the darkness. Officially don't know what's happening.
You will be destroyed.
Did I make it? I think I made it. Wait. God, it's so confusing. Is he here? I don't know what's happening. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. That thing looks cool. God, that was such a cool fight, dude. That was so cool. Like, I was so focused on not dying, I couldn't enjoy like how incredible the visuals are. Like, those were unbelievable. That thing's really good. All right. Very nice. Oh, how many tries was that? I think I did worse than you, villain. That was really fun, though. An ode to Poltergeist, yeah. Yeah. Wow, what a reference, by the way. Let's show our age, why don't we? Yeah, it's the Calgarian shit jewel. Cringe stranger. But it's not shit. You can do cool stuff with it. There's some good nodes if you get a decent seed. What's up, Meow? Welcome. Oh, that was such a cool fight, man. Hats off, GGG. Hats off. All right, this thing's really cool. Is it really worth 5 div? Probably don't care about that. And attributes probably overloading the cost. Okay, yeah, not worth 5 div. Maybe worth 4? I don't know. Hard to tell.
Like a good deal.
Yep. POB's busted, and you gotta go buy a jewel and just test. Yo, what's up, Dagger? Build is here. Type !guide in chat for the link, and the POB is here. It loads the entire POB and all the variants. All right, we got lots of points. Can I allocate cool nodes now? Yay. Alter the difficulty and rewards. Increase number of favors 10%. 20% toughness. Revive monsters from ritual have 50% reduced penalty to tribute granted. I didn't know there was a penalty. News to me. I guess you just can't get enough tribute, right? And toughness is cool. Because that's how we make like everything better, right? The Rite of the Nameless can rarely offer specific, valuable, unique items. Cool. We definitely want that. Okay. We'll keep working. This is cool. This is cool. Content good. Fate Keeper is the most beautiful game I've ever played. Hold the standard. Okay. Whoa. It's a ARPG. Cool. Looks really cool. I'll bookmark it. It'll be a long time before I get to it because of PoE having such quick launches, but yeah, it looks really cool. Meow says, may I ask about something? Never played PoE. First map, no idea how my build should look like. I mean, you can go to my PoB and look at all the items, dude. Yeah, you can still do the build with the 5% mana thing. It's just better without it. But it's not going to brick you. Exactly. I think this league I'll have time for another game, this particular league. How do I get Rite of the Nameless going again is one of my questions. Also, ritual tablets is another question of mine. What's the name of that unique one? Lets you re-roll more. Freedom of faith. 2 annuls. Of course, people would price fix with annuls. 1 use remaining. 5 uses is 36 exalts. Can reroll twice as many times. Probably not ready for it. I need to be stacking the map in general before I use that. And so I probably need my real atlas, which is going to take like longer than I have years left to live to finish. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I don't know what my state of feeling about this game will be when you guys are doing the private league thing. Probably for me and just like content creation cycle, it'll be a little bit too early still. Because I plan to max this build out and also experiment with some ideas on making the build immortal. And then I'll probably do one other build just for fun, like experimental something. Try and mess around with something new that's in the game. So that'll take a little while. Oh, a random waystone. It is possible. What was that? 237 tribute. Not exactly the dream. This clear is getting very fast. I am satisfied. There's a Temporalis Autobomber? Is it on Oracle? Seriously, with all those nodes, how did that ritual give me 200 tribute? Of course it is. Yeah, I'm interested in that. Autobombers are the best. We live for Autobombers. Whoa, I killed myself really quickly. Probably my stacks weren't high enough. Oh. The full bug is back. Good lord. Dude. Your whole map is blanked. You spawn back at the beginning of the map. The boss has been moved somewhere else. It is just the worst. Give me a break. Any ETA on the build guide update? I've been updating it like, you know, as I go. Like pretty much every day it's getting updates. But the update to changing the endgame variant to what I'm doing right now is coming after the stream. Yeah, whole map gone. It's crazy. And when you're trying to get these Atlas points, it's like kind of ridiculous. And like the ritual's gone. I can't even go down and like collect what ritual I had gotten so far. I wonder what happens to the deferrals in that case as well. I guess you read them. I guess they get red deaded. God, so bad. Console Bro's got to be quitting the game over that design. Oh, my snake pit's in the wrong. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I have a thread for reporting it as a bug. I don't know if it is. Because they implemented it on purpose in .2 to keep people from boss rushing, which is just like nauseating, honestly. But that was why it started, and now it's like intermittent, out of control, and doing all sorts of things it shouldn't be. You know, in .2 they implemented like, if you die to the boss before doing any other content, you get punished. But not like this, man. This is crazy. These monsters feel tankier. It must just be enfeeble.
Stupid cultists.
Maybe they have ailment thresh. That's something that makes them feel tankier. If it is not a bug, I will never play this game until they fix it. Fair enough. I think we were having a lengthy discussion about it earlier in the stream, and someone linked the .2 patch notes where, you know, with slightly different verbiage, it's definitely in there on purpose in a way, which I agree is appalling. Tribute to the king. There we go. No, I did not see the joke in the patch notes. My life is so busy, I don't have time for patch notes. Feels bad. All right, let's not kill ourselves here. Let's get Recoup going like a good boy. And let's show these guys what's up. Arrgh. Wait, what's going on? Okay, that was weird. They capped Flicker Strike chance to not consume? Ew. What'd they do that for? Dude, why do they do that? Like, nerf twisters. That's insane. That's so crazy. Well, sorry everyone. No fun for you. Windy, I've got 96 idle, 126 with flask, and then an additional 24 that is direct energy shield recovery. So technically 150 with all that in play. Yeah, exactly. Rip Mage Fist? What do you mean? Like, I took them off? They didn't last very long because Infernalist does really cool things with crit bonus when you get out of the demon form. Wait, let me look at my bats. Should be bats telling me where to go. Here they are. I'm afraid to go do the boss ritualist first because if I die in there, my ritual's done. Ah, they have the alt quality on Gemling. Well, that's exciting. I'll be happy for Flicker enjoyers. I enjoyed a lot of Flicker back when it was good. It was so much fun. Dude, they just need to make the content harder and then leave the builds alone. Let us flicker away for one league. 75% still pretty good, though. Get my eyes. Put some stars in my eyes. Talking about 75%. Fill my head with birdsong. 75% not consume. It's all in one, though, if I remember right. The way it's designed. At the start of the flicker, it decides whether it's consuming all. Another amelioration. Dude, where did my... Okay, I guess it'll come back. It'll come back. I have a whittling in here. It's not showing up, and I'm getting worried. What is that thing? Okay, I got a boss. Oh, and I got to offer tribute to the king. Right. And have a good time.
Not yet.
Fun wreckers. Fun police. What's up, Nathan? Oh, I got the whittling. You're totally right, villain. My brain's scattered in so many directions, I forgot. Thanks for keeping me honest. Can't maintain the recoup. Nathan, there's so many things. There's so many variables at play with how the recoup works per character that it could be a lot of things. You know, what's your recoup amount is number one. But also, what are the cost of your skills and how fast are you casting them? So look at your... Okay, here's like real advice. Look at your support gems and elemental weakness. And if any of them have a cost and reservation multiplier, just take it out and experiment. Because obviously you can't just be like auto self-die. So that's like step one, is making that go away. Where is this boss? Good lord. I'm headed back to the beginning of the map here. I think. I'm 89, Misty. Misty, I want my bike. Oh my gosh, here he is. That is a lot of comets. Holy smokes. How much damage is this going to do when I get completely decked out? It's going to be insane. Well, don't think in terms of I'm using the exact same gems. Take a look and see if any of them have cost and reservation multiplier. And if they do, then take it off. Ooh, we got a candidate for Fire Res Recoup Belt. Wait, where is it? There it is. Hey, that's a good one. 3 charms, 151 life, and 29 recoup. Oh, there's one up for 20? That's surprising. It's probably mine.
Can I help?
It's probably mine. That's gotta be a 2D belt. Come on.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Somebody out there. I want another Rite of the Nameless. NGL. That was exciting. Yeah, Frostwall is in there big time. Oh good, this map again. Ooh, yay.
Too soon.
Those guys didn't want to die.
I need more.
Hey, I haven't died in a while. It's been 2 maps. I even leveled up once. Life is good.
I need more time.
Ooh, purple. It's almost too cozy. Whew. Oh, low. No speed penalty when cast. Why you run so fast? It's why I switched to Frostbolt without looking back. You can like single tap intermittently. So like if I hold it down, I'm slow, right? But you can single tap intermittently, and alongside blink, it becomes very quick clear. Kind of like the left ring slot better. Well, I think it's definitely better for general clear. The idea, though, is that on a boss, you'll get the explosion every time. I don't think I quite understand why. I need to think harder on that. Because I read the gem, and it seems like it should still just chain off the boss and not explode. But apparently it doesn't. Yeah, just tap it. Tap and walk. You got to use WASD, but... That's funny, villain. Jeez, dude. It was a bitter departure. Okay, where bats? Bats are going this way. Follow the bats. Yeah, I should get some more movement speed, actually. Can't believe how long it takes to get a relevant atlas. It's incredible, actually. Like, I'm not even close. I have played so much. I guess it's going to show up in the data for them. Like, how far do people get on their atlas? Not far. It takes forever. Like I said, PoE 1, you could dedicate one day to, like, having a relevant atlas and you would make it. And you're not done. Then there's interesting stuff to do. What is that thing? That thing's no good, right? Got a quant. Can I buy some cheap ones? 130, 124, 188. Fur to fur. Perfect. Tribute. Perfect. It's hilarious, villain. Stops the Frostbolt from piercing, acts more like hitting terrain. So on left ring slot, it still forks once, and then it blows up? Because it can't fork multiple times. Is that what's going on? And then on right ring, it can't fork, and it can't pierce because of the bottom text. I think I get it now. Blizz, I went to Blizz school again. Woof! That is a lot of comments. Oh, that's awesome. Whoa. I don't even know what that thing is. It's probably terrible. Wait. My eyes saw something. Oh, they saw this. Okay. So bad. Ooh. It's like a done. It's like a done ring. I could do one exalt to see if I hit attacks. Life. Tier 1 life. It's a good ring, right? You go lighting res and you triple dip. Could desecrate for lighting damage with attacks. Tier 1 13 all attributes. I'm not sure who that ring is for, but it's got to be a good ring. Woo! Recoup crit and spell damage. Ooh la la. No good, huh?
Have an order?
I thought it was good. I'll take my
do
5
what I can
exalt
to sell
and
it for you.
walk.
Can I help? Check
I'm
back
still
soon.
trying to stockpile gold because I still don't have that much. It's so crazy.
What's new?
All right, let's check this thing. No stock. No stock. All right, it's useless. Fix my filter on that one. All right, so people are wondering about the jewels. Heroic Tragedies here. You just need Line of Olroth. See where it says Line of Olroth? And it converts a node to this, which removes your intelligence gain so that you have lower Infernal Flame. And then based on the seed number, that's that 3441 there, it transforms all the notables to something else. And so you can check them all. There's no way to check them before purchasing. And then this is a From Nothing jewel that grants passives in radius of Chaos Inoculation can be granted without connecting. So we have some 3 overlap here for some really, really high value nodes. That's what's going on there. Twitch username asks, anybody know of broken currency farms? What kind of game is this? Kind of amazing. I agree in general. So, like this. Alcazar. Chance to spawn a fire remnant on igniting a non-ignited target. Ridiculous text, but yeah, that's it. 2 times 10 recoup? Dude, that's amazing. That saves you so much pain on the tree that you can add into crit bonus. That's crazy. That's like the dream, I would say.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Congrats. Rude villain. Rude. All right, we need more ritual points. There's one. That looks fine. Damage is extra. I should buy some new gloves eventually. Just getting to this build, wondering how do I keep life up while in demon form? You have to watch my video that explains Recoup. Okay, I am going to wrap things up. It's past midnight here. I have work tomorrow, and my kids will be up at like probably 5 a.m. However, let me share some things. If you have Discord and you're not in my Discord, come on over. We have a channel dedicated to this build. We have some really nice people who are generous with their time and their talents, who, if you are lucky, might help you with your build. Small recommendation, don't come in here and just drop your POB and say, what should I do? You know, it helps to show what you've tried to do, what your specific questions are, that kind of thing. That'll get you much further along in the response that you're going to get from everyone. But yeah, come on over and check that out. If you're new to the build, you can come see my Mobalytics guide. Thanks, villain. Appreciate you, dude. I'm going to post today's VOD here, and I'm going to update this variant here with the one that I was playing tonight. Plus, I still have room for using spell totems in this variant. So there'd be like some extra explanation I have to do here for that update. If you're new and you have no idea how the build works, this video is a must watch. If it's too long for you or too specific for you, then the build just probably isn't for you. Because it's, in PoE terms, a reasonably complex build. So yeah, if you're new, watch the video, that kind of thing. If you in Discord have a really specific question, you don't get an answer from anyone, feel free to shoot me a DM. You see I have some DMs and requests. I get around to those during the workday on my phone and stuff, so I'll do my best. Thanks everyone for watching tonight. Thank you all for all the support. all the new followers. Thank you so much. New subs and gifted subs. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who's helping people out in Discord. Huge, huge thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your PoE2 time, and I'll catch you in Discord. Good night.